Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game.
Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience.
There is only one dream, one prize, one moment of glory, to get your name etched with the greatest of all time. We all want it. We all need it. Only one will get it. This is our year. This is our time to live, to fight, to win. Lord Stanley, we are coming for you. We'll see you on the ice.
Hello, Canada, hockey fans in the United States and different lands.
Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samwelb12 Experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. It all gets started today. It all gets started tonight. The Stanley Cup playoffs have begun. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We've been playing all year, and here we go. Hayden, what's going on? Welcome in. Velez, what's up? You're at Edmonton right now, going to the game. Oh, that's awesome. Hayden, good to see you. Beverly, hello there. EC3, what's up? Dina, hello. Good to see everyone here. Francisco, how's it going? Islanders fan number 1, what's up? You're going to game number 3 against the Hurricanes. Everybody's going to the games. That's awesome. Love to hear it. If you do go to the games, take some pictures, send them over. I'd love to see what kind of seats you have and what kind of experience you have, but it's going to be a good one. There's so many amazing matchups, as we know, of course, right now. Boston and Florida, that game is going on 3-1 Boston, but it's close. Tomorrow night, we got the Leafs in Tampa Bay. Of course, Carolina and the Islanders going on right now. And then over on the flip side, we're about to, where are we? Down here. Oh, down over here. Wait. Nope, there it is. Down there in the corner. We're getting ready to go. The LA Kings and the Edmonton Oilers. Bubba, what's going on? Welcome in. This is going to be a great matchup. It was such a huge rivalry last year, and it's going to be again today. So things to look out for in today's game. A few things have changed. The Oilers and the Kings back again, the first round of the playoffs. Last season, the Oilers came back from being down 3-2 to win the series. Connor McDavid had only 5 points in games 6 and 7 alone, which is crazy. Just crazy. The Kings are going to have their hands full trying to keep him shut down. Of course, Draisaitl and Nugent Hopkins, all three of them putting up 100+ point seasons. The Kings are without a couple key forwards, Fiala and Velarde, both out. So that is going to be huge. Velarde, he's missed the last final 9 with an upper body injury. And Fiala missed with a lower body injury. You love the detail they give. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. So, a couple things to look at. The season series, the Oilers and the Kings split it 2 apiece. What are the 3 keys for the game? This is new for us. It's back this year. The keys to the game, where we're going to tell you what each team needs to focus on to come out on top. Well, number 1, and this actually goes for both teams, it is going to have to stay out of the penalty box. You need to stay out of the penalty box. Both teams are going to get physical. They're going to take chances, but both are decent on the power play. So you got to stay out of the box. The other thing that's new this year for both teams is its new goaltenders. Last year we had Mike Smith and Jonathan Quick. Well, hey, neither are going to be in tonight's game. Rookie goaltender Stuart Skinner is going to make his playoff debut for the Oilers. He earned the number 1 start over Jack Campbell. So Stuart Skinner getting in there. And of course, we got Jonas Korpisalo for the Kings. He's going to be getting in there and getting his mitts wet pretty darn quick. Now, the other big key is going to be who scores first in the regular season. Whichever team did score first was victorious. So getting that early lead, getting the goals in is going to make a huge difference. Now, here are the projected lineups for both teams. For the Kings, it's going to be Quinton Byfield, Anze Kopitar, and Adrian Kempe. They got Trevor Moore, Philip Deneau, and Victor Arvidsson. Of course, Arvidsson, you know him from Nashville. Trevor Moore, you remember him being in Toronto. Circus, what's going on? Welcome in. On the third line, Alex Aiello with Blake Lazito and Arthur Kaliev. Then we got Carl Grundstrom with Rasmus Kupari and Zach McEwen. On the D line, Mikey Anderson with Drew Doughty, Vladislav Garikov, who they traded and brought over, and Matt Waugh. Then we got Alexander Elder and Sean Dursey with Korpisalo getting the start in net. Taking a look over to the Oilers' projected lineups, and we know this is where the Oilers are going to shine. They have the star power. Can they put it to good use? Charlie, welcome in. We got Ryan Nugent Hopkins with Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman. Evander Kane with Leon Draisaitl and Kaylor Yamamoto. We got Klim Kostin with Nick Bjugstad, Matthias Janmark, and then Warren Fogle with Ryan McLeod and Derek Ryan. On the defensive side, Darnell Nurse and Cody Ceci, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard, Brett Kulak, and Vincent Desharnais. So it is going to be a big battle for these two teams going at it yet again. Now, I saw somebody ask moments ago about Zach Hyman and his points. Hyman put up 83 points this year, 36 goals, 47 assists, a huge season for Zach Hyman. Of course, when you're playing with 2 100+ point getters, it's going to be insane. It's a midnight double stream. You guys are trying to kill us. Dallas, it's going to be awesome. It is going to be wild. So one of the other things that's been going on in the news today, especially with the Boston game, which is going on, and we saw this with Vegas, there's no salary cap right now. The salary cap is officially done. It ends with the regular season. So what a lot of teams are doing is the players that they had on the IR that they couldn't afford to mark as healthy and bring them back to the roster because of the salary cap, all these teams are now activating these players. We saw Vegas doing this with Mark Stone. Mark Stone had surgery. Now that the season is done, miraculously, he's healthy and he's going to be into play for Vegas. Triton, what's going on? I appreciate it, my friend. You have a good rest. But thanks for coming in and giving that quick like. I appreciate it. Boston did the same thing. Boston had a couple key injuries with Nick Foligno, and all of a sudden Nick Foligno perfectly healthy. Now that there's no salary cap, they can move him up. I hate when teams do this. This is what Tampa Bay did a couple of years ago, twice with Nikita Kucherov when they went on to win the Stanley Cup. Kucherov missed 3/4 of the whole season and then steps in fresh and healthy as can be to play in the playoffs, and he goes ahead and they won. So we're going to have to see what's going to happen this year. If you didn't see my prediction video, go ahead, give it a watch, but this is what I think. This is where I think is going. If we start over in the West, nope, this is the West. We start up here, no doubt about it. Colorado, they're going to take it over Seattle. However, the season series was actually, I think Seattle took the season series with Colorado. Minnesota and Dallas, I have Minnesota predicted to move on. Vegas and Winnipeg, I had Vegas going on. As much as I wanted to see the Jets, I picked Vegas. The Oilers and the Kings, I have the Oilers. I have the Oilers going all the way to the Cup final. Now, switching gears over here, we'll start at the bottom. Rangers and New Jersey Devils. I took the Rangers to best the Devils. With the Islanders and Carolina, I have Carolina. With Boston and Florida, I actually took Florida. I think this is going to be a long series, and even though Florida is losing today, Florida has been outplaying Boston the whole game. So Boston got a couple lucky goals. And Toronto and Tampa Bay, we're going to be doing that game tomorrow, and it's going to be the Maple Leafs for me. I'm picking the Maple Leafs to take down Tampa Bay. So those are the predictions that we have on the board so far. In the earlier games right now, and if you're a hockey poolie, we'll make sure to bring you all the stats so you're up to speed with who's getting the goals, who's getting the assists. Dean, how's it going? Welcome in. If we take a look at Carolina and what's happening there in the first round, we have a 2-1 Carolina lead. Sebastian Aho, and actually I think that is final now. That game had just ended. Sebastian Aho, he got one from Burns and Nikas. Nosen got one from Burns and Nikas as well, and then Ryan Pulak. So if you got Burns and Nikas, you got yourself a couple of points. The Boston-Florida game, how this one is looking right now. It is David Pastrnak. He got his first from Bertuzzi and Krejci. Marchand got one from McAvoy and Orlov. Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers. And then DeBrusk from Bertuzzi and Pavel Zacha. So low scoring games. Minnesota-Dallas, it's about 10 minutes in. No score over in that one. So we'll keep our eye on the out-of-town scoreboard throughout the night and let you know where things are and where things are standing. So this is going to be probably the best series in the first round in the Western Conference. We're excited to see what LA can do, what the Oilers can do. But come on. Sorry, Francisco. I know you're an Oilers fan, or you're a Kings fan, but the Oilers are going to take this one. Up, up, down, down. What's going on? I made it and brought snacks. Awesome. You're going to need snacks. This is going to be a late one tonight. It's going to be a good one, but it's going to be a late one. And of course, we're going to enjoy these West Coast games. So if you're on the East Coast and you're hanging out with us, appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out. And let's all pray that there's no overtime because that will be brutal. Bormar, what's going on? Edmonton gonna whomp LA? I think so too. I think that is going to be the case. The Oilers just have so much talent on this team. There's tons of talent. Like I said, I picked the Oilers to go all the way to the final. Oh, Hayden, I'm not tired. I'm good to go, my friend. I'm trying to be a little quiet, not to wake up or be loud for anybody else in the house, but I'm good to go. We got the tea on, we got the waters ready. It's going to be an awesome, awesome one. Edmonton actually improved. They did. Excuse me. And the big thing for the Oilers, right? You have 3 100+ goal or point getters in McDavid, Draisaitl, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And man, it's been a long time with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins waiting for him to develop and put together the type of numbers that he finally is putting together. So that's huge for the Oilers. And of course, Zach Hyman, what an unbelievable season he's had as well. He's looking really good. If you back up over the last 5 games and we look at some of these players, it's pretty crazy. Draisaitl and Kempe both with 8 total points to lead their teams over the last 5. Kempe has 5 goals. Bouchard leading with 2. Draisaitl 6 assists in his last 5. Kopitar with 4. Garikov was a +3 for the defense. Matthias Ekholm was a +10 over his last 5 games, which is incredible. Once Nugent got line mates, that's exactly it. Once you figure out how to put these guys together, once you figure out who plays with who, and you can make it click, they are unstoppable. Ron, how's it going? Welcome in. And everybody else, if you're just coming in, welcome in. Thanks for joining us here tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. Now, if you are a regular, you know our streams, you know how they work, you're earning points just from being here. And we did reset all of the points at the end of the regular season. So everybody's starting fresh. You can check your points at any time by doing !points in the chat. Sam, I still have leftover turkey and fixing. Oh, Dallas. So I love a good turkey. And Ekholm has been to one cup already. You know what? That experience is so valuable that you can bring it to a team. Because let's face it, over the years, the Oilers have really struggled. The Oilers have had some difficulties, even though they've had the likes of McDavid and Draisaitl. They haven't been able to put it all together. And it's been a challenge. And it's been frustrating for Oiler fans. You've had so many number 1 picks over the year, and you haven't been able to turn on the guns. Well, they figured it out this year, and they've gone bananas. Edmonton could go all the way, but I feel like defense is weak. So up, down, down. I agree. I think they're a little looser on the back end, but I think they are going all the way. Now, at first intermission today, we got ourselves, it's launch day. Of course, it doesn't really show because of the green screen. We got ourselves the Tim Hortons Legends hockey cards. So we got a bunch of packs we're going to crack at intermission. That's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure to see what hits we pick up. Freedom, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Nurse is 50-50. So I like Darnell Nurse, and you're kind of right. Who is going to show up? Is it going to be the Darnell Nurse that can play Darnell Nurse hockey, take some good offensive opportunities when they're there, back checks, and can play solid defense? Or are we going to get the Darnell Nurse who's just making poor decisions and getting caught? So that's going to be a very, very important key to this team, is which Darnell Nurse shows up. You know, Ekholm, he's pretty solid. Kulak has impressed me with his play. I really like Bouchard. Bouchard has been really, really good. Patricia, how's it going? Welcome to the show. So I think Edmonton's defense can hang on there and they can pull it out, especially against the Kings. I think down the road in the later series, that's where we're going to have to see what that defense can do. So they're just getting things finalized inside the stadium. They're getting things ready to go. As soon as they've got the lights on and they're going to drop the puck, we will switch over to the game screen and get things moving right along. Now McDavid, he's the first player since 96 to get 150 points. He's the fastest player to get 60 goals in the last 27 years. He's the first player in NHL history with 3-point streaks of 15 games or more. And he's the 5th player in NHL history to lead the league in goals and assists in the same season. That is an absolutely ridiculous year for Connor McDavid. I think the last person to put up the kind of numbers he did back in 96 was Mario Lemieux. So the company he's in is just next level. And here come the Oilers. They're hitting the ice now. Look at the focus on the faces. That's something I love to watch when they show these shots of the players coming out of the tunnel. The look on their faces, focus. There's Kopitar making his way down for the Kings. Focused. McDavid out of the gate. Nugent Hopkins, the speed they come out of the tunnel with, you can tell these guys are not messing around. McDavid, man, he's taking this lap like a fastest skater right now. Holy moly. He just bolted around 2-3 times. He is pumped. These guys are ready to go. Colin, how's it going? Monte Cristo, what's going on? Leafs go tomorrow night. It's going to be a long playoff run. It's going to be fun. Captain Tuttle, welcome in. Thank you, sir. Jonathan, what's going on? Good to see you. Bumanis, hello there. Avs in 5, Devils in 6, Edmonton 6, Winnipeg 7, Toronto in 6, Florida in 7, Islanders in 6. Pretty good. I agree with the Avs. I think Minnesota's taking it over Dallas. Winnipeg in 7. That's aggressive, but I like it. Toronto in 6, yeah. Florida in 7. Now we're talking. And wow, you're taking a lot of upsets here. Islanders in 6. Devils in 5, eh? No respect for the Rangers. Boomanis dropping it like it's hot. Wow. Good picks. They all ate their Wheaties. That's for sure. Now, don't forget, the Oilers, they got out of the first round last year. They had a chance. They did not have a, by their standards or by the fan standards, did not have a good playoff run last year. So a lot of pressure on the Oilers to turn things around. Now, I'm actually very surprised the LA Kings managed to hang on to their spot and come into the playoffs. And I'll tell you why. Freedom, I'm a Sabres fan next year. I agree, man. Tage Thompson, that kid is on fire. That's going to be a good squad there in Buffalo next year. So this is why the Kings, they made that trade, right, with the goaltender at the trade deadline, and I was shocked that the way they made their trades, the way they moved the pieces around with Jonathan Quick. They moved him and he was not happy about it. He ends up going to Vegas. I thought, because Quick was a fan favorite, and I thought there was a lot of angst and hostility in that Kings dressing room. I actually thought they were going to drop completely down and out of the playoffs, but they surprised me. They hung in there, and they're here to put together a huge show. And let's see what the Kings can do. Florida going to upset the Bruins. Monty, I agree with you. You know me, Florida, my team, my second team. I think they're going to get there. The meter area and what's going on. I'm only interested to see how the Oilers handle Doughty if he goes after McDavid. That's going to be a huge matchup, right? How do you handle McDavid? Is Doughty going to be the guy to shadow him, or is McDavid just too fast for Doughty? Listen, I like Drew Doughty. He's a good, solid player, but he's a little on the slower end. So we'll see how that matchup works out. Care, how's it going? What's up? Jeff, good to see you. MJ, hello there. Welcome in. All right, the anthems are going. Oh, so there's somebody in the crowd wearing some old school Kings jerseys. Love to see the old school King jerseys. There was the old black and white kind of Chevy logo Kings jersey. Somebody had the yellow and purple crown LA King jersey, and there was actually a jersey they just showed. It was a combination. It was the yellow and purple, but it had the Chevy kind of King logo. That was a kind of funky jersey. So love seeing all the jerseys coming out. What you do if this game goes into triple OT? Hayden, if this game goes into triple OT, we will all be sound asleep. Hopefully it does not. Hopefully this game ends in regulation with a big Oilers win. Daryl, how's it going? Welcome in. How do you think penalties will be this year? So that's a great question, Boomanis. Watching the earlier game, the Florida-Boston game, there were some calls that were let go, and I'm like, all right, they're going to let them play. And then they called some chintzy calls. So I'm not exactly sure. We're going to have to see game by game. Each officiating group is going to be very different. Very different. Mumbus, Oilers going to win the cup. I can't disagree. Oilers is my pick to run the West. I think they're going to win the West and go to the finals. TJ, how's it going? Welcome in. Someone who probably messed with McDavid wires before the game. That's right, the cyborg McDavid. He is going to be living it up tonight. Would you like to sleep? What's going on? I am fantastic. Thank you for asking. Hope you are doing well as well. All right. Oh, Canada has started. The anthems are going. Oh, you know what that means? We are minutes away from puck drop, minutes away from kicking off this incredible series. I'm just looking over to my shoulder. There's about 2 minutes to go. Still 3-1 Boston. Florida has pulled the goalie. It's an empty net for the Panthers. They do have the puck. Well, they had the puck in Boston territory. It just comes out. Now Florida's going to hammer this one in. We're going to watch the end of the Florida game while the anthems are going on. Boston gets it out. Florida has it in the neutral zone. They're going to bring it back in. Here comes Florida with a chance. They're setting it up, working on the half boards. Here comes Florida, putting it to the high slot. Shot, and a nice shot block by the Bruins. Barkov trying to put it deep. He can't do it. Boston's going to flip this one out. Coming all the way back. Panthers setting it up to Barkov. He's going to pass it over, trying to bring it in. They get it into the Bruins territory, but the puck is bouncing all over the place. The Bruins going to grab it, and they're just going to flip it out again. Florida holding it in at the red line. Now here they come. Panthers taking the zone. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Florida desperately trying to score here. The Panthers have played an incredible game against Boston. They've outshot them. They've outplayed them, but Boston has the lead. And the Bruins steal. They get it to the line, but not out. Florida going to put it down low. In the high slot, it's stolen. Bruins can't get it out. Florida turning around again. 40 seconds to go. Panthers hold the line again. A huge hit there. Panthers still pressing. Boston trying to steal. These guys are exhausted. Panthers bringing it to the line, putting it in, side of the net, coming across. There's a shot for Barkov. Oh, and it goes just wide. Up into the net with 21 seconds to go. Wow. All right, the lights are on. Let's get to the game screen. We are ready to get this one going. Let's get our on ice refreshed. Here we go. The Oilers, the Kings. Puck is dropped, and it's game on, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 of the 2023 Stanley Cup Playoffs. Here we go. Kings and Oilers. Oilers have it down in their own zone. They're going to play it around and work it up. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Here come the Oilers. Going to carry it right into the Kings zone. Going to roll this one down around behind the Kings net. Oilers trying to set it up. It's stripped away. Long breakout pass. Here comes Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore for the Kings on a solo mission. He's going to bring it in. Hold it back. Now gives it to the line. Coming out. Quick shot. Rebound. Kopitar. He can't get it. Wow. So Kopitar, Kempe, and Moore all making good shots. Skinner had to be sharp in the early moments. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in, thank you. We've had a bunch of, let me start updating these numbers. We've had a bunch of subscribers coming in, so thank you very much. We've officially crossed 5,800 subscribers while we were off stream, so thank you to everyone who has hit that subscribe. Adrian, how's it going? Here it comes. Oilers bringing it right back down. Yamamoto playing it around, trying to pick it up on the far side. Here come the Kings. Kopitar, he's going to bounce this one in. Kings on the forecheck. It's picked up by the Oilers. This is going to be a dump and chase game. Out to play it. Korpisalo, he gets it. He's looking for someone to give it to. That was crazy. Got it to Kempe. He's going to flip it out. Byfield, he's going to chase it down, but it's picked up by the Oilers D. The Oilers trying to set it up. They're waiting. They're going to exchange some linesmen, getting some fresh legs on. Here comes Darnell Nurse. He's going to pass it across to Cody Ceci. Ceci hits the red line and dumps this one in. Oilers picking it up. Nice job by the Oilers winning the forecheck battle in the high slot. Draisaitl shoots, and that's going to go just wide. Wow. Coming around. Oilers with it. Working it through. Carrying it around. Spinning around. Bukestad. He's going to play this to Costin. Coming around on the cycle. The Kings going to pick it up. A couple hits, and the Oilers maintain. Going to throw it in the corner. It's a hard angle to see some of these jersey numbers, so it'll take me a few minutes to get the eyes adjusted. Finally, LA grabs control, and they're switching. Both teams going to switch up. Here comes McLeod. He's going to watch the LA Kings forward behind his own net. Kings going to put this one off the boards, off the glass, all the way down, and that's going to be... that offside is the call. So very fast pace to this game out of the gate. That's what we like to see. What we expect these teams to really move. Now, if you're not familiar with a lot of West Coast hockey, the pace of play is often much quicker than the East. The East tends to be a little bit more physical, but the West is a lot more fast paced. Here come the Kings. Kings walking in, stepping over the line. It's Grundstrom. Quick shot. Rebound, another shot, and Skinner had to be sharp. Here comes the Oilers. McDavid pulling up. Oh, sorry, it's Fogle. My gosh, that 37 looked like 97. Comes across to Ceci. Passing it across. Nurse with a shot. Fogle tries to jam it in. NHL 94. He crashes into the goaltender, Korpisalo. Korpisalo is sprawled out over the goal line, but where is the puck? So the Oilers are arguing it's in the net. Some controversy early. So let's see the replay. I don't think you can actually see where this puck goes. I certainly don't see it in the net. All you see is goaltender in the net. Korpisalo made the first save. The second one went between the legs. So Fogel is saying this is a... Yeah, you can't see it. You can't see it at all. So they're going to go upstairs to look at this. They're going to go upstairs and look at this. This is going to be an interesting call. Thank you to those that keep coming in and hitting that subscribe button. Much appreciated. So they're going to look to see if they can see it officially cross the line. I mean, this was a crazy play. The puck was there. The Oilers, Fogel crashing in. You put it there? Listen, I hope it's a goal. I took Fogel in my playoff pool, so this would be a quick point for me. Yeah, let's see. See, I thought it went between the legs. I think it's between the legs, so if that's the case, it's in the net. But I haven't seen it. Oh, here's the call. Hang on. No goal. So they're saying no goal due to goaltender contact. But it's interesting. They're going to say no goal due to goaltender contact, but they're not giving a goaltender interference penalty. So you would expect if there's contact, so there's no goal, that there'd be a penalty, but that's not the case. And they just showed the overhead replay, and it looks like the LA Kings player knocked the Oiler player into the net. So the Oilers bench is freaking out right now. They're screaming at the officials. The Oilers are going bananas. They're trying to get the officials' attention. Finally, he comes over to the bench. So are they going to challenge? Are they going to challenge that to go look at this again to say the player was knocked into the goaltender? This is interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we're barely 3 minutes into this hockey game. There's already controversy. This is incredible. What a turn of events to start this game. So the goal, so everybody I think agrees here that it did go in under the goaltender as he was hammered into the net. So they're not going to challenge it. It might not even be challenged. So here we go. Puck is back in play. The Oilers with it. The Kings won the draw. The Oilers stole it away. They're putting pressure early. Oilers at the line. They're going to keep it in. Kings picking it up behind their own net. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Please do hit that like as you're coming in. It helps us big time. Here come the Kings, setting it up, high slot, fading to the circle. Now going down into the corner, half boards, rolling it around behind the net. Nugent Hopkins goes back to pick it up for the Oil. Going to start to move it up off the boards. Looking at center ice. Could not connect. Here's Doughty. Doughty going to hammer this one in. He gets booed as he picks up the puck. Ekholm is going to settle this one down. Again, both teams making changes. Lots of quick changes coming here for both groups. Here come the Oilers. They're going to play it to the red line now. Dump this in deep. Comes to the line. There's no Oiler defense there as the D-man were changing. Oilers going to hammer this one right back in. Kings in the corner. Keliev going to play this around. Kopitar with the puck. He's going to backhand it across. Here comes the Kings. Flying down. Kupari can't get it in. Bodies crashing against the boards. Byfield trying to throw some hits. Holding it in again is Garikov. And here comes the Oilers coming across. Yamamoto, he's turned around backwards wrong way. He's going to sweep this into the corner as he's taken off his feet. Draisaitl with the puck, passing it across. Kane fed it to Draisaitl. He tried to go backdoor, could not complete. Kempe with the puck. He's being checked. Too many men on the ice. The arm does not go up. So the Oilers looking for a penalty there. The Oiler crowd looking for a penalty. Not called. We're about 5 minutes into the first period. We got 2 shots for the Oilers, 1 for the Kings. Oilers going to play this one in. Out to stop it is Korpisalo behind the net. Kind of give it away. The Oilers trying to put pressure, but the Kings come away with it. Here come the LA Kings. It's Edler. He's going to play this one high, and it's going to hop out of play. What a pace. Great to see these two matching it up again here early. So again, thank you for being here. And thank you for hitting that subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, it's unbelievable. We're up to 58-13. The likes are going up. That's right. Smash those likes. We're about halfway to 100. We'd love to get it up to 100, so hit that like button. Here's McDavid's line coming on. McDavid going to win the draw, taking the puck into the corner. Zach Hyman going around to help him out. It comes out in front. Quick shot. Wow, Nugent Hopkins coming close. The Oiler, Bouchard, he's going to throw it in. Hyman going to play it around behind the net. Nugent Hopkins going around to the front of the net. He's in there. McDavid and Hyman behind, but it's the Oilers that come away with it. Nugent Hopkins going to pick the corner. Gives it to McDavid. McDavid coming out in front for Hyman. He couldn't tip it in, and the Kings get it out and down the ice. Wow. Unbelievable. Here's Ekholm as the Kings make some changes. Going to bring this to the red line and dump it in. This is playoff hockey. This is what it's all about. Hits everywhere. The Oilers aren't a big hitting team, but they are hitting today. Picking it up back in their own zone, spinning around. It's Fogle. He passes it up and it's stolen by the Kings. Kings barely get it out as they're just being attacked. Good aggressive play by the Oilers here in the early half of the first period. Coming all the way down the ice. No ice. Yes, now they call icing. A little bit of a late call. And an icing is called. So this is going to come all the way back into the Kings territory. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're playing for. This is what it's all about. The next 2 months, the teams are going to battle to be able to take home this beauty. Just sitting over my shoulder, the Stanley Cup. 4 rounds, 4 best-of-7 series, hard-hitting, action-packed. This is what it's all about. Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. I can't believe Boston got some lucky breaks. The hockey gods were with the Bruins today, but Florida played a great game. Here comes Draisaitl. He's driving, cutting the corner, trying to put it in. Nice pad save by Korpisalo. And of course, it's a different Draisaitl this time around. He's healthy. Last year, he had that terrible ankle injury. He could barely skate. Puck going to bounce all the way down. Kempe trying to pick it up. Can't get it. It's going to come around behind the net to Bayfield. Byfield to Kopitar, putting it in the slot. Picked up by the Oil. Here comes Draisaitl. Draisaitl's moving. The Oilers stay onside. He's going to backhand this one into the corner. Going to pick it up is Kane, I believe. Coming out in front, they score! The Edmonton Oilers! Leon Draisaitl, who I also have in my pool, puts it in. The Oilers gonna open this one up first. You got the touch. Unbelievable. Draisaitl. Great play. Stops inside the blue line. He's gonna rotate this one down into the corner. Nice move. Kane got it to Janmark. So Kane should get an assist added to this. But Draisaitl, what a great play. Watching it develop. Comes, sees the puck, finds it to the hash marks, and just absolutely buries it. 1-0 Oilers on their 4th shot of the game. Wow. That was incredible. Just incredible. Kings trying to bring this one down into the Oilers' territory. They get it back to the point. Here's Edler. He's going to take a wrist shot. That gets blocked. Coming around side of the net. Oilers going to play that one through. So they're not giving Kane an assist. I wonder if that'll be changed. Edler's going to keep this in again. The Kings trying to get this one back. Working it behind the net. Trying to come out in front. The Oilers doing a nice job. They get it to the blue line and out. Here they come again. The Oil. Bjugstad. He's going to play that one in. Goes around behind the net. Edler has to throw a hit. And there's a brawl by the Oilers bench. Janmark is going at it. I can't see who that is from the Kings. Looks like Ifello. Bjugstad and Edler are having words. So between the two benches, the benches are side by side. So they're just popping off at each other. So let's see what happened. The cameraman had moved on. Again, thank you, new subscriber, hitting that subscribe button. So what exactly happened here? So everybody was having words. Everybody was all wrapped up. So we're going to wait for the official word here. So let's see a different angle. So as Janmark was going to the bench, him and Kiliev had some shots, and now a fellow comes in and gets involved. And there's somebody else involved under the pile. Everyone was pushing and shoving right by the Oilers' door. But it doesn't matter because the Oilers are up 1-0. It looks like Lizette and Costin are getting the penalties. So it's should be a 4-on-4. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. If this is your first stream with us, welcome in. Thank you for choosing us as your playoff destination. We're going to call this game tonight. Tomorrow, we're doing the Toronto Maple Leafs versus Tampa Bay Lightning. On Wednesday, we're going to have game 2 of the Panthers-Bruins series. On Thursday, it's back to the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then we're going to look to schedule the next week of games in the next couple of days. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of days of games. We're going to find a night off to kind of pick one, rest the voice, and then get right back in it. So we're going to be doing playoffs almost every day for the next month and a half or so until the Stanley Cup is handed out. So thank you for being part of our journey. So make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you share the stream out. Tell your friends, family, colleagues, you got to come hang out and have some fun with us. Now, of course, you have new points. Everybody's getting brand new points. You can check your points at any time by doing !points in the chat. That will tell you how many points you've earned. And then there's various redemptions that you can call out and bring onto the stream. So the Streamlabs bot just put a bunch of various redemption commands in. So you see the ! redeem great save or redeem Kings, redeem McDavid. Those are the various things that will bring your own graphics up onto the screen. Of course, all of our channel members, you have exclusive access to the custom emojis loaded just for you. That's right, Adrian. It's going to be a good game tomorrow. So this is going to be a late one. Then we're going to have a couple East Coast games. We'll catch up on their sleep, and then we'll hit it home with another late one. Let's get back to the Oilers and Kings. They just dropped the puck. Here's McDavid coming out around behind the net. Mooney says the Oilers suck. Mooney, who's your team? Who do you cheer for? Coming out in front, Draisaitl had another opportunity again, but it's pulled away by Kopitar. 4-on-4 hockey for a minute, 40 seconds. LA's going to bring this one back. Now they're going to start to work it ahead. Long chip pass across. Coming in is Anderson. Anderson's going to drop it back to Kempe. He's going to throw it towards the net. Skinner's going to steer that one aside. Skinner has not really been tested, but he will now. Here's Kopitar coming around. Tried to stuff it in the empty net, and the defense for the Oilers coming up huge. As Skinner was kind of down and out for a minute. Here's Kopitar spinning around again. Backhanded pass across. Little chip play there by Draisaitl. He picks it up. Draisaitl coming all the way down the ice. He's going to play it across. Oh, it was actually for McDavid. But Bouchard tried to pick it up. Here comes the Kings. Anderson again the other way. Stopping. He's waiting. Now he's going to shoot. And that goes off of Ekholm. So Draisaitl tried to set up McDavid. Just couldn't get him the puck. Thank you, couple subscribers hitting that subscribe button. Much appreciated. Here comes the Oilers again trying to get down. Deneau going to play this one ahead. Picked up by Cody Ceci. It's hard to believe that Cody Ceci has been playing as well as he have with the Oilers. 30 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Here's Nurse bringing it up for the Oilers. He's going to roll this in down around behind the net. Picked up by Matt Waugh. He's can't strip it away. The Oilers play it back around in the LA net. Oh, tripped. It tripped in the corner. That's embarrassing. Trevor Moore just tripped over the advertisement on the ice. He's going to get back up and get this one ready to go. Here comes Moore. He's going to drop this one back. Almost picked off by the Oilers. Oilers pick it up now on the offside. They tag up and right back in they go. Here come the Kings setting it up. Long pass ahead. That's going to miss its intended target. The Oilers defense going to pick it up and send it down the ice. Little catch being played by the defense on both teams. Some washed up has been. What's going on? Welcome in. Do you think that Crosby will end his career at Penguin, or will he seek a trade? I would be shocked if Crosby looked for a trade. I think Crosby will stay in Pittsburgh. So LA coming very, very close, but Ekholm saving the day, getting the stick on that puck before it entered the net. What a start to this hockey game. Unbelievable. You knew these teams were going to be in it, battling hard, and man, both teams playing really well, but LA able to the Edmonton Oilers able to jump ahead with that goal by Leon Draisaitl, and that was a doozy. They have finally, I called it, I told you, they have awarded Evander Kane an assist. So Draisaitl from Janmark in Kane to open up this scoring. And oh man, it's been so good. You know, if you've been an Oiler fan and you've watched this all season, the way these guys play off each other is incredible. If you're not an Oiler fan and maybe you're a Leaf fan or you're an East Coast team and you don't really watch a lot of West Coast hockey, seeing what these guys have done, watching how they play both with the puck and without the puck is absolutely incredible. A big part of hockey is where you go and what you do when you don't have the puck. And this Oiler team does that so well, which is how Draisaitl just got that goal. He knew where to go. I heard the Blackhawks not re-signing Taves. That is correct, Adrian. The Chicago Blackhawks did come out and they announced they will not be re-signing Taves. Taves will be a free agent. It'll be interesting to see where he goes. Charlie, yes, we have both Draisaitl and Kane. So that's a 2-point goal for us. So that was huge. That's why we wanted to make sure to pick up Kane, because we knew he played with Draisaitl, and it's a 2-point goal. That's the best type of goal you can get when you're in a playoff pool. So I'll let you know. We'll let you in on a little rundown at the next. Towards the end of the period, we'll let you know a rundown of who I took in my fantasy playoff pool and see what you think. I want to see the Leafs versus the Oilers. Oh man, that would be the dream. I would agree with you. I think that would be absolutely amazing to watch. And you never know. You never know. It could happen. All right. Face off just outside the Oilers zone. It's won by the Oilers. Here they come. Flying down the ice, bringing it in over the line. It's Draisaitl again. He's going to take a bump into the corner. Gives it over to Evander Kane. He spins, puts it towards the net, but it's knocked behind. Draisaitl trying to pick it up. He misses. And it's going to be Byfield. He played it out of the zone. King's got to start moving this one back in. Long pass. That's going to come all the way down. Skinner's going to stop it. He's looking. He's going to reverse it. Almost gave it away. Here come the Oilers. Oilers going to bring it up. Little misfire on the pass there. Intended to hit Draisaitl. Couldn't do it. Richard, how's it going? Leafs and Oilers split their regular season series. That would be spectacular. I don't know how much the NHL would welcome that, because they would lose most of the U.S. audience. But I can tell you, Canada would love that. Canada would be going bonkers if that was the case. Coming out in front, another wraparound for LA, and the Oilers managed to stop that one as well. Samantha, how's it going? Good evening. Anderson's going to play that in the corner to Doughty. Doughty was pinching up by the half boards. He's being hacked and whacked, and it's stolen by the Oilers. It's McDavid coming in. So he tried to make a move. Mikey Anderson, though, made a nice play, and we got a penalty. We got a penalty. And it looks like the Kings are going to the box. Is this the case? And it's number 8, Drew Doughty, going to the box. Let's hear it for Drew. Drew going to the box, putting the Oilers on the power play. All right. It's chat decision time. Do the Oilers score on the power play? Yes or no? What is your predictions? Let's see the Y's for a power play goal, the N's for no power play goal. What do you think it's going to be? Lucas says it's going to be 2-0 Oilers. Richard says yes. Bumana says yes. NMC says yes. Nick, what's going on, says yes. A lot of yeses coming in for an Oilers power play goal. Patricia says yes. Beverly says yes. And here's the Kings shorthanded with a shot, and Skinner makes a nice save. Here come the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins is turning around. He's going to pick up some steam. Nugent Hopkins going to drop it off. Almost gave it away. Dangerous play. But here comes McDavid. He had to make a nifty move. Holy Jesus! Through 3 Kings. McDavid deking through 3 Kings and getting a beautiful shot on net. And we got another penalty coming up. Kafka. Why wouldn't they? They were relentless now. They certainly are. Wolfgang, how's it going? You're the man, Samwelb. We're all hoping the Leafs, Oilers. What about Tampa, Bruins, Colorado? Yeah. McDavid just went through 3 Oilers like they were wet noodles. That was ridiculous. McDavid just threw 3 Kings. 3 Kings he just went through and got a great scoring opportunity. He's gotten 2 hooks and a hold, and that doesn't even stop McDavid. He still gets through with a great scoring opportunity. Who will win the series, Devils or Rangers? I'm picking the Rangers, Nick. I think Rangers are going to take it. Wolfgang, I don't think Tampa's going to win their series. Oh, here off the draw. Edmonton coming in with a nice opportunity. It's a 5-on-3. Let's see what happens in this 5-on-3. Then we'll get back over there. Waverly, how's it going? Quick shot, Draisaitl. Nice stop there. Comes to the line. Can they hold it in? Yes, it comes to Draisaitl. It's a 5-on-3 for the Oilers. Coming across to Draisaitl again. Oh, we didn't shoot. He goes back door. Here's a shot. Rebound. It's in the feet. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Nugent Hopkins going to go back to the point. Draisaitl on the faceoff dot. Here's a wrist shot. They score. What a shot on the power play. That's going to be number 2, Evan Bouchard. What a goal. Great puck movement, and Evan Bouchard makes a nice play. They were going back and forth. It was just a nice move. It was Nugent Hopkins. He feeds it back to Bouchard. Bouchard had some options to pass it. Instead, he elects to take the shot and absolutely nails that. What a wrist shot by Bouchard. Holy moly. There it is. The Oiler logos flying through the chat. That was incredible. Here comes McDavid. He's at it again. The Oilers now, 1:15 to go on the power play still, because that was a 5-on-3, so that ends one of them. Coming back to the point. Spinning around. McDavid, now he's going to the bottom of the face-off circle. Coming across. Bouchard. Going Nugent Hopkins looking for the deflection in front. Can't get it from Hyman. Hyman is tripped up. We said one of the keys to the game was stay out of the box, and that's something the Oilers did not, or the Kings did not do here. Here's a wrist shot. It's going to come out of the zone. The Oilers got to turn this one back around. And they're going to come in offside. So great goal there. So Bouchard from Nugent Hopkins on the power play. We'll have to see if they end up giving a second assist to that one as well. Well, with Gary Bettman during his 30 years of being NHL commissioner, not a single Canadian team has won the cup. Will the streak continue? I don't think so this year. You think they're going to sweep the Kings, Nick? Whoa, Nick's going for the sweep. All right, 40 seconds left to go on the power play. This has been all Oilers all night. Kings going to wrap this around the boards. All the way down. Skinner is going to come out. He's going to play it around. Going to reverse it. Edmonton's setting it up. Here come the Oilers. 20 seconds to go. They're going to get one more opportunity on the power play. Gator Ghost, good evening, my friend. Welcome in. Here's Nurse. He's going to throw this up. King's going to wrap this around. Out to play it was Korpisalo. He almost had it taken away. You should get picked up by Sports Network. Oh, Wolfgang, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. I'm just happy to be here with all of you. As much as... Oh, hang on. Here come the Kings trying to make a move. Great play by Darnell Nurse to break that one up. As much as it would be fun to do it as a network game, I wouldn't be able to sit and chat with all of you. And half the fun for me is the incredible hockey conversation that you guys all bring in the chat. So we appreciate it very much for having you with us. LA Kings trying to get this one into the Oilers zone. The Oilers are just playing solid defense. Here's another good takedown play. The Oilers coming in, stepping over the line, coming across. Little hook, a little hack there by Kupari. Behind the net. Oilers having it taken away with them. Good job by the Kings. Kings are up in their defense here. Grundstrom getting in there, grinding it out. Derek Ryan can't make a play. And the Kings come away with it. Long pass up high, so the Oilers can't catch it and bring it down. And they get it to the Oiler blue line. But here comes McDavid again. He walks in, tries to go back foot wrist shot, can't get it off. This comes back. The Kings picking it up. The Oilers steal. Now the Kings steal. Now the Oilers steal again. Top, bottom of the circle. Quick shot high over the shoulder side. Korpisalo, nice positioning. Great job by the Edmonton Oilers. This McDavid, Hyman line and Nugent Hopkins. Just unbelievable. And here's an attack on the Oiler keeper. The Kings coming in hard against Skinner. Skinner got caught out of his net, but the Oilers come back and regroup. Scary, anxious moments there. 4.5 minutes to go in the first period. 7 shots for the Oilers. 4 for the Kings. Jordan, what's going on? Welcome in. This is hockey, my friend. It's playoff hockey. Here's a sharp angle shot by the Kings. That's going to hit the side of the net. Coming around, McDavid can't pick it up. He's going to take his man. Oh, no. Here's a big hit by Bouchard. Hit from behind. He's going to go to the box. So he's actually tangled up. He's on the back of the LA Kings player. So what on earth happened there? Bouchard's going to go for sure from the hit. Whether they call this boarding, they call it cross-checking. It's Trevor Moore. Come on, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. You can't take out Trevor Moore like that. Fire Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Flames fan, I see by your logo there. Tough year for the Flames. But they're going to go to a commercial break with just over 4 minutes to go. It is 2-0 Oilers in such an unbelievable game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in and joining us, welcome. My name is Sam. Thanks for joining us. Late night on the East Coast. We're sitting just about 11 o'clock, and we got 4 minutes to go in the first. What a period this has been. If you missed it, the goal scorers were Draisaitl and Evan Bouchard, and that puts the Oilers are up 2-0. Let's take a quick peek at the out-of-town scoreboard. 3-1 was the final in Boston over the Panthers. Minnesota, Dallas, they're now all tied at 1. So let's see who are your goal scorers in that game. It was Kaprizov, his first from Spurgeon and Zuccarello, and it was Roop Hintz, his first from Ben. So those are your goal scorers, Minnesota, Dallas. That game is tied at 1. And of course, it was Carolina taking it 2-1 over the Islanders. And I think if anybody's going to sweep, it very well could be Carolina over the Islanders. So that is what's going on there. So I said at the moments ago, let me tell you who I took in my playoff pool. Let me give you a little rundown. It was an interesting pool. It was a lot of fun. And sometimes you get good picks, sometimes you don't. Andrew, how's it going? Welcome in. So here's who I got. Draisaitl and Kane. Those were my first 2 picks. So we got 2 Oilers. Then we went with 2 New York Rangers. We got Chris Kreider and Tarasenko. Then we got Ryan O'Reilly from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Needed a Leaf to cheer for. We got Fogle on Edmonton. We took Verhaeghe on Florida. And Fedoruk on Boston. I know they're playing each other, but that way we're covered. I think Florida's going to take it, but my partner kind of thought Boston was going to take it, so we wanted to make sure we were covered with somebody coming into that series. Then we got Skiji on Carolina and Matty Beniers. We went with the last round pick, taking Beniers just in case there's the upset. So that's our playoff picks. Can't wait to see how these playoffs shape out. Here come the Kings, working it in the slot, and the Oilers get it out. Wow, that was close. They went from the Flames to the Fumes. Actual name is Smokey Dan. Oh, yes, Smokey Dan. Of course, I remember you. Good to see you. Shush Up Flames are rebuilding. That's true. Oilers going to get it out again. The question is, will the coach be back? Will the coach be back, or will he not? Here come the Kings. Trying to get it going. 1:20 left to go on the power play. Kings coming in. Kopitar getting it to Doughty. Doughty going to play this one to Iafallo. They're working it around. Kopitar back to Doughty at the point. Doughty far side. Here's Kempe with the shot. Tip in front, but again, Skinner makes a great save. Yamamoto can't get it. The Kings keep it in. Throwing it across. Comes to Kopitar for the one-timer. Big block shot by Yamamoto. 97 miles an hour. Yikes, and Yamamoto took it flat off the shin. Great block. Finally comes to the line. Kings just holding it in. 2:50 to go in the period. 40 seconds in the power play. David, hello, my friend. Welcome in. Goes to pass instead of shoot. Coming across again. Passes again. Back to the point. Kempe, he's going to take a shot. That one's blocked. Great shot blocking by the Oilers on this power play. One-timer, and that's going to go to the corner. And the Oilers are going to clear. Absolutely wild. Bruins refuse to lose. Wild. Bruins got very lucky tonight. Very lucky tonight. Here they come down the ice again. And this time Skinner's going to grab and hold on to it. And Nurse is going to take his man to the corner. And everybody's going to pile up there yet again.
Acknowledge me.
Everybody's grabbing everybody. Everyone's trying to set that pace. Do the Jets have a shot? I hate to be the one to say it. I don't think so. I don't think the Jets have a shot. I'd love to see a Canadian team get it done and move on, but I don't think that is going to be the case. So we'll have to see. Wow, Janmark blocking shots. Bouchard block. Everybody's blocking shots. Love to see this Oiler team coming up and blocking some huge shots the way they were. The ice packs are out. Oh, you know it's a hard-hitting series, shot-blocking series when the ice packs are out on the bench. Emerald, what's going on? Welcome in. If you're just coming in and joining us, there's 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Make sure to smash that like button. Here's a quick shot. Skinner's going to make that save. Comes to the side. Oilers going to flip this out and down the ice. That's going to do it. Power play has expired. They are back at even strength. Oh, the Jays lost tonight. Lucas, thank you for the update. I didn't realize. Here comes the Kings. Going to try and walk this in. It was more. He has it taken away. McDavid is winding up. Here he comes. He is flying down the ice. McDavid driving. He's going to carry it all the way around. Passing it across. Desharnais, going to send that in. Kings trying to get it out. They can't do it. It's a good thing they didn't make these rinks any longer. Because as McDavid gets going, he runs out of room real fast. I'm going to play this back to Kulak. Kulak and Desharnais. Desharnais is going to move the broken stick out of the way. The official going to come and pick that one up. Of course, tomorrow night we'll have the Leafs and the Lightning game 1. That's going to be an awesome game. Remio XD, what's going on? Here's a quick shot. Nice save there by Korpisalo. Picked up by the Kings. Kings flying. Byfield coming down. Passes it across to Kopitar. Has his stick lifted. Fogle with a beautiful, beautiful play. Kane's going to turn this one the other way. Goes behind the Oiler net. Big collision. Kane on Kempe. He gets taken down. Fogle comes out in front. Quick shot. That's going to miss. Coming back in front again. The Oilers are stacking up the shots and the hits. Hits are 22-11. Quick shot in front. Looking for the deflection. Can't get it. Kane, a tower of power. Boy, did he come out. Tio Tampa will be a nail biter. Andrew, it absolutely will be. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than here with all of you watching that game tomorrow. 80 likes on the board. All right. Thank you all so much. Going to play this one down in the corner. Oilers going to pick it up. 5 seconds to go. Big hit there. This is going to roll down. The horn's going to go. That's going to do it at the end of the first period. Wow. We have a matchup with this series, and everybody's grabbing everybody again in front of Korpisalo. The horn goes, and everybody's having words for each other. As a Flames fan, I'm going to be a Leafs fan. Well, we welcome you over to the Leafs side. So it looks like they have everything broken up. Let's flip over to the intermission screen. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at first intermission. Our first intermission brought to you by Urban Beard, the Canadian beard care product company. If you are one that is facially gifted in the hair department, check them out. Take your cell phone, zap that QR code. That will take you to their website, and then use promo code Samwelb12 and get yourself 20% off your order. So their products are awesome. They got beard butter, beard oil, beard wax, beard soap, whatever you need. Check them out, and they make a real solid quality, good product. Samuel B knows hockey, folks. I'd like to think I do. I know a little bit, Wolfgang. Either that or I've been really lucky. Wonder if the Maple Leafs will finally make it past the first round, Nick. I believe that to be the case. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The stats for the first period, the goal scorers: Draisaitl from Yenmark and Kane, then Bouchard from Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. Total shots on net: Edmonton 9, Kings with 6. So very low shooting period. Edmonton goes 1 for 2 on the power play. LA 0 for 1. Edmonton is dominating the faceoff circle, 67% to 33%. Oilers with 10 block shots in that period. That's huge. 4 for the Kings. 4 takeaways and 10 giveaways for the Oilers. 1 takeaway, 4 giveaways for the Kings. And the Oilers, 23 hits to 12. They lead. We saw a lot of penalties in that first period. Lozette roughing, Costin roughing, Doughty hooking, Anderson holding, Evan Bouchard interference. So a lot of penalties, but it's setting up to be an absolutely wild series, just wild. Now, also, I'm very happy to finally get to do this because I've been having the itch ever since Upper Deck hockey cards that came out. We've been ripping cards like crazy, and today, I think it was today. Yes, it's still Monday. Today, the Upper Deck, you can't really see it because of the green screen, the Tim Horton Legends hockey cards came out. So we're going to rip a few packs and see what hits we get and who we got. So these are awesome. If you have a Tim Hortons near you, definitely check them out. They're super nice cards. So we're going to talk some hockey. We're going to rip a couple packs and see what we do. See what we do in honor to celebrate our 5,800 subscribers, and which we hit kind of offline, which was awesome, setting us up for a great playoff run. Now we're going to see if we can celebrate getting some huge hits. So we'll show you these. Oh, in honor of Boston, we got Mark Recchi. Oh gosh, it's so hard to see with the green screen. Mark Recchi there. Mark Recchi was awesome. Oh man, I need a sleeve right now. I need a sleeve right now. Darn it, I wish I grabbed one. Legendary Celebrations, Guy Carbonneau. These are huge cards. Wow, that is a hit. Excuse me 1 second. I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. That is a huge monster. The Legendary Celebrations.
Let's go.
The inserts you want to get. Fazian comes in with the subscribe. Thank you so much for hitting that button. What we're going to do, Guy, we're going to slide you into the soft case, and we're going to put you in the hard case. That is huge. That is very, very awesome. So let's just bang this down a little bit. So it is actually one of those kind of like 3D type of cards. You can't really see it because of the green screen. But that is awesome. Guy Carbonneau, Legendary Celebrations. Sweet. And then poor Jillian Apps. Of course, they got the Canadian Team Canada Legends in there as well. Nice. That's a sweet pack. That's how you start things off. Devils will beat Rangers in 6 or 7. See, Nick, I think it's going to go the other way around. I think Rangers take it in 6 or 7. I got a cool Jacques Plante card. Nice. Up, up, down, down. That's awesome. They look transparent. They're very cool. So they're kind of gold. What is with the getting all the Bruins? We got another Bruins in this one. All right, we got a... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. All right, we got a Trevor Linden. Oh, man. How can I... Let me see if I turn... Will this make it better or worse? Here we go. If we do this, does that make it any better? Not really. If we do this, does that make it better? There we go. It'll be green, but at least you can see. We got a little Trevor Linden. We got a Trevor Linden, and then look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. This is a championship resume. Johnny Busick. This is going old school. What a nice card there. Well, wow. Gonna put that guy over here. And then Adam Oates. Adam Oates. Getting all the Bruins today. Mark Recchi, Adam Oates. What a nice card. Such a great set. Will anyone ever beat or tie Daryl Sittler's 10-point? Great question. You gotta think at some point it's gonna happen, but like that's hard to do. And if you know the story of what happened in that game, Boston's main goaltender actually went down, and so they put in this goalie Reese. Was it David Reese? I think his name was. And Sittler just lit him up, and Reese never played a game again in his life. I don't think. All right, we got a Brian Leach. Brian Leach from the Rangers. Oh, look at this. Look, okay, let's skip that and put this over here. Grant Fuhr, little canvas. Grant Fuhr. Nice card. Man, Grant Fuhr, do you remember Grant Fuhr? He was legendary. Grant Fuhr, one of my favorite goaltenders of all time. When he made that glove save, him and Billy Ranford, both of them had that acrobatic, the go down in the splits, wave Jonathan coming in, throwing some pie, slinging pie here at first intermission. Oh, Jonathan. As we're talking about Grant Fuhr, he drops the pie. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. These are fantastic. I'm really impressed with what Tim Hortons has done with their cards. I like these better than the set they did the other day. Oh, here we go. Somebody was asking about this guy the other day. Again, one of my favorites. Pat LaFontaine. Pat LaFontaine. He was absolutely wild. Oh, and here we go. Talking about the man who put up crazy points before McDavid. We're going to celebrate with championship resume, Mario Lemieux. That is beautiful. Really nice card. Mario Lemieux. Now, I tell you, I had the opportunity to meet Mario Lemieux once upon a time. And of course, we got Andy Bathgate as well. Had a chance to meet Lemieux, and I was a little disappointed. When I met Lemieux. And the story goes, it was at one of the All-Star or the NHL award dinners when they used to be in Toronto. So we went to the show, and this year Lemieux was supposed to win, and the awards went to Gretzky instead of Lemieux. So I get it. Lemieux was in a little bit of a foul mood. And then after the TV show, you kind of walk down this hallway to go from the TV studio into the big banquet hall where they were having the dinner. Now, me as a little kid, right? And Lemieux, what is Lemieux, like 6'5"? He's a big boy. And so I'm like, can I have an autograph? And reached up high to give him the paper and the pen, and he kind of signed it and just dropped it down. And I'm like, man, that's kind of rude. It was not a good interaction with him. And it always kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. I'm sure Lemieux is a great guy, but that, the one experience you have, really kind of just took a lot of my likings away from him. You can't take anything away. He's a great hockey player, but Gretzky was always better. All right, here we go. Some more vets. We got Steve Larmer. Steve Larmer kicking it old school. What is this? Oh, I've got one of those. Patrick Waugh record books. So these are nice as well. A little Patrick Waugh. Catherine Ward. Love Patrick Waugh. Patrick Waugh was always one of those goaltenders as well. So good. And remember in Montreal, he had he had that issue. He kind of gets pulled and he goes over to the bench and he's like, I'm never coming back here. Yeah. Patrick Waugh. So what a guy. Wasn't it Patrick Waugh that had that comment that I can't hear you, my Stanley Cup rings are blocking my ears? So crazy. Oh, here's really a throwback. Really a throwback. Here we go from the Quebec Nordiques. We got Peter Stastny. Peter Stastny. D, what's going on? Welcome in. I was on a first name basis with Matt Sundin. When I lived in Toronto, I was working at a corner store. He would always come by and ask, that's awesome. D, that's really cool. We got another one of those record cards, Joe Sakic. Joe Sakic, one of my favorites. Absolutely. Lucas, I'm sorry to hear that. And of course, this is a legend. Manon Rhéaume played a game for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I believe is she the only female that has suited up in an NHL game? I know it was exhibition game. You said it to Jeremy Roenick. Ah, Bumanis, that's right. Jeremy Roenick. That was just so epic. That was, oh gosh. I mean, I listen, JR is so funny. I really, really like Roenick. But that was such a good comeback. All right, double. Here we go. Another one of these record books. Why are we getting like 3 in a row? Eddie Belfour. Belfour was awesome. And going back to the Quebec Nordiques, Michel Goulet. These guys are awesome. I love that they put a lot of these old legends in here. Such a good set. I haven't actually seen a checklist. I only got a couple more packs here. I don't know how many they have in this total set, but it's pretty it's pretty awesome. All right, let's finish these off and then we'll get into the second period of play as soon as they come back and they're ready to go. Appreciate you guys hanging out as we rip some cards here. Tessa Bonhomme, Team Canada. Tessa Bonhomme. Oh, yeah. Championship resume. The man, the myth, the legend, Tim Horton. So there we go. Championship resume, Tim Horton. That's a beaut right there. Timmy. And Jason Arnott. Wow, remember Jason Arnott? Wouldn't the Devils love to have him today? Gator goes, need overtime tonight, buddy. Oh, no, Gator. Don't. That's a dirty word tonight. No overtimes. Manon identified. All right, Barry. Well, she was. she was, wasn't she? Patrick Waugh is my favorite player of all time. Sima Waugh, one might think it was a shrine. No, it's not weird at all. Not weird at all. Everybody has their favorites. Oh, and here's one of mine, more in his early years than the later years. Theo Fleury. Theo Fleury, man, what an awesome player. I like seeing the old uniforms. That's true. The unis do it for me. Jana Hefford. Hefford getting an upper deck canvas card. Jenna Hefford. And of course, the Team Canada women, they lost a tough game. Was it yesterday to Team USA in the finals? We got Tony Esposito. Tony Esposito. That was a tough match for the Canadian women, but congrats, Team USA. Those two teams always seem to be playing in the finals. The New Jersey Devils have Luke Hughes as a new... Yes, they do. That is correct. Luke Hughes, they have him signed. I don't know if he's going to play at all in the playoffs, but he certainly is there. Ooh, we got something new here. We got a Marty St. Louis. He's so good. And I haven't seen one of these cards yet. Geraldine Heaney. A trendsetter, pioneer, Team Canada women. That's a nice little card. That's very nice. Kind of beveled. And Chris Chelios. I don't like Chris Chelios. But he was so good. All right, down to the last two, and then we'll hopefully this intermission will be done. You old enough to remember Andre, his nickname was Red Light. Yes, I do. So I'm sorry, the pronunciation's escaping me. But yes, I know the name. I know the name. Absolutely. Here we go. Dave Anderchuk. Red Light Rasico. That's it. Rasico. Here we go. Oh, another one of those trendsetters. And In the Tampa Bay, Marty St. Louis and those trendsetters. Nice. Those are great. Really like the look of those cards. Oh, and Chris Osgood. Osgood. He was so good. And here we go. Last one. Last one. Now, what you're chasing in these is they're actually giving away. They have autograph cards and framed jerseys with autographs, all kinds of crazy things you'd love to get. Here we go in our last pack. We got Lanny McDonald, the stash. And what's our last hit going to be? It's a Record Books, Pat LaFontaine, and a Paul Coffey. So not so bad, not so bad. I'll show you what I hit earlier, because I opened a couple earlier to kind of see what they looked like. Oh, I did get trendsetters before. I lied, because here's a trendsetter. Wayne Gretzky. How about them apples? The great one. The Gretzky. So nice card. Good job, Tim Hortons. You did a great, great job with these. We're going to get some more packs. We'll keep stocking up, see if we can get any more of those big hits. But really, really enjoy those cards. They did a nice job. I thought I might need more of those plastics. I'll have to put those back. All right, so that brings us back. You're on the top of the leaderboard. There you go, Lucas. You got it. That's right. You are earning points. You too can climb up the leaderboard. Check your points by doing ! points, and that will show you how many points you have. He hates his nickname. That's funny. You worked with them around your area, Perry. That's awesome. I'm sure he does. Ken, how's it going? Over 400 wins and 3 Stanley Cups. Chris Osgood is not in the Hall of Fame. That's crazy. That is wild. I mean, he was the guy in Detroit for so long. Like that is mind-blowing. He's got to be in there. You know, the Hall of Fame, it's such a weird thing, you know, as time goes by. They keep inducting all of these players, and you're right, you look back and there's a lot of people that haven't been inducted that probably should have. You know, I look back at the year when well, I guess last year when Henrik and Daniel Sedin both got inducted. And we had the debate. Do both of them deserve to be in there? Or did they kind of both get inducted because they've both always been a package deal? You know, you start thinking about things like that. Or did this person get inducted into the Hall of Fame because this reason or that reason? You wonder if they're legit Hall of Fame people. Got an Adam Fox Upper Deck Young up. Nice. And Jack Hughes. Nice. 2 good ones, Shannon. All right, let's get back to the game screen. They're coming back. They're on the ice. They're about to drop that puck. Thank you hitting that subscribe button while we were at intermission. Appreciate it. Here goes the 199 super chat. I want my 69,000 points back. Oh, that's funny. Well, Gator, I'm sure you'll get there, my friend. You'll get there. And thank you for the 199 super chat. Much appreciated. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Jonathan Tate's finished in the NHL. Lucas, I don't think he's finished in the NHL. I think he will definitely land somewhere, but it's not going to be in Chicago. All right, it is back on. Here come the Oilers, just like that, off the draw. Bouchard bringing it in. Oilers coming around for the wraparound. Try to stuff it in. Now it's Hyman going up high, and that goes wide. Back behind the net, McDavid trying to pick it up. He's got Zach Hyman helping him out along the side. Hyman digging it through. It's going to come out. Here are the Kings. Going to play this cross ice. The LA Kings making a nifty little move there. Moore's going to chase this down in the corner. Moore's going to rotate it around behind the net. Bouchard's going to come and pick it up. Trying to knock it away. Our on ice will update momentarily. It's a little behind. Would you want to have a chance to play in the NHL but have an awful career? That's a good question. Oh, we got a tripping call coming up. And it's going to be the Oilers. The Oilers are going to take this penalty. So tripping call to Edmonton. Byfield making some good moves, and he gets hacked down. So Evander Kane's going to go to the box. This is going to put the Kings on the power play. That's a very good question. Would you play in the NHL knowing you're going to have a lousy career, or would you not want to play at all? I would probably still want to play. I'd still want to play. I think, I mean, just having the opportunity to travel around and be a part of something special, even if my career wasn't going to be any good, I think it would still be worth trying. Here's Kempe. Gonna pass it across. Him and Doughty playing catch. Doughty coming back door, misses the pass. Edmonton gets in the slot. Kopitar, pass across. Oh, Kempe. 2 minutes passing for the Kings. Arvidsson had a chance to shoot. Instead, he passed it off. Now he goes back door, can't connect. Kings kept it in for a moment. Now the Oilers get this one out and down the ice. Here come the Kings. Doughty. Doughty's picking it up. He's going to carry this one forward. Long pass across to Moore. Moore's going to play it back. Here come the Kings. Kings seem to be a step slow here in the second period. Playing it around. Moore with it. 1 minute gone in the power play. Back to the line. Quick shot. Looks like it went just wide. Coming out. Oilers playing it back. Cross ice. Face-off circle. Big shot. And that's blocked by Keliev. Back again to Keliev. He's going to take another shot. Hops over the pad and goes into the corner. Oilers playing it back, or Kings playing it back around again. To the point. Keliev taking a look. Fans on the pass. Comes right to the Oilers and they clear this out and down the ice. 30 seconds to go in the power play for the LA Kings. Kings going to bring this one down. Trying to get it set up. They feed it back to the point. Just held in. Oh, no, it didn't. It came out of the zone. So the Kings got a bail. Mike coming in with the subscribe. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that very much. Kings with it in their own zone. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Here come the Kings. Carrying it up. Blue line, red line. They dump it in. Kings carrying this through. Power play is now expired. It is even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. Kings still with possession. They're going to take a shot. Hops up on Skinner. He makes the save. CC's going to play it to the line. The Oilers get it out. Down the ice. Little out of the reach. They're going to have to tag up and dump this one right back in. And they're sending this down the ice. They're saying, no, it is an offside. And an intentional offside. So it's going to come all the way right back down. Oh, thank you so much for all the subscribes. Everybody coming in, hitting that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. You're helping us continue to grow. So Ekholm is blocking shots like crazy. This guy's a beast. I want the Oilers out in round one. Oh, no, Jake, say it ain't so. The Oilers out. Do you have a team that you're cheering for? Are you cheering for the Kings or you just don't like the Oilers? Stolen. Here are the Oilers costing the backhand. That's going to go just wide. Bukestad, he's going to play that one in. Dan coming in with the subscribe. Thank you, Dan. Fogle spinning around, trying to get away from the Oiler. Who you want to play? Who'd want to play in Switzerland? Oh, you're a Penguins fan. Oh, I'm sorry. Penguins, tough break. Not making it after, what was it? 17 years? Something like that. Oilers playing it back in. Almost too many men on the ice. Oh, Lucas dropping a cheer. That means I got to cheer for the Kings. Redeeming the cheer. Forcing me to cheer for the Kings. One of the redemptions available. Hyman going to play this one back. Kings miss it. Here's McDavid. McDavid. The puck touches his stick, and it's like he gets energized. He just gets so fast in a stride or two. Hyman behind the net. He's going to carry it around. Right now, the Kings are in trouble. Kings can't pick up with the puck. McDavid with it. Coming around. Top of the face-off circle. Tough shot. And a nice save by Korpisalo. Back to McDavid. He's going to shoot again. This time it goes over the net. McDavid gets his own rebound. Fleury took over the 17-year playoff streak. There you go. So it's alive in one form or another. Josh, I agree. McDavid is not human. McDavid is just cruising around. It's like, I don't know. He's got a Tesla battery pack or something. I should cheer for the Kings. It would be easier than my Avs facing the Oilers. Listen, the Avs and Oilers will be one heck of a series. So Zach Hyman is going to take a slashing penalty. Hyman's going to go off. So it's going to put the Kings right back on the power play. Cook, what's going on? I thought Kaprizov scored. Kaprizov, they had him as a goal. Did they change it? It's now 2-2 Minnesota and Dallas. Let's hop over and take a look there. Eddie Mack, what's going on? Do you think the Leafs will beat the Lightning? I certainly do. Yeah, Kaprizov has the first goal for Minnesota. Sam Steele with the second goal. Jason Robertson with the second goal for Dallas, and Heinz with the first. Eddie, I do think Toronto will take it, and I will be doing that game tomorrow at 7 o'clock or 7:30, whatever time it is tomorrow. We will be doing that game, so you can come hang out here, and we're going to have some fun. LA wins it. Doughty passes it across, and Kempe boots it. It's going to come out. Doughty has to regroup. Here comes the Kings, trying to get in the Oilers' zone. Oilers playing very aggressive so far, which is great. Back to the point. Kempe has some room, passes it across. Skinner follows the puck well and makes a great save. Back to the point. Here's Kopitar. Going to pass it down low. Coming out in front, Drew Doughty. Doughty passes it to Kopitar. Kopitar dancing around. Kopitar back to the point. And I will say, I think Kopitar is one of the more underrated players. Here's Drew Doughty with a great shot. Makes the save. Skinner. Iafallo was all over Skinner, digging at his glove. Thank you guys so much for hitting that subscribe button. Much appreciated. So nice little play. Doughty had an opportunity. Skinner closed the door. Skinner's been playing great hockey. He's really seeing the puck well. The rebounds he's been giving up for the most part have been controlled rebounds. So Skinner really getting the job done here for the Oilers. The Oilers win the draw. They get this down the ice. 1:09 left in the power play for the Los Angeles Kings. The Kings of LA, the reverse drop back, which I hate. Here they come. Quentin Byfield going to bring this one all the way down. Going to wrap it around. Sideboards. Puck is missed. Comes to the point. Jersey had to keep it in. Side. They're playing through it. LA trying to get it set up. Now they do. Coming out. Bottom of the faceoff circle to the point. Here's a shot. Nice save and a great rebound comes out. Edmonton 2-on-1 shorthanded. Here come the Oilers coming in, taking the shot. Nice save, Korpisalo. Great stop. I will not deny Vasilevsky is one of the current best goaltenders, but he and Campbell series last year, the same goals against. Yeah, and you know what? Vasilevsky has been human this year. Quick shot. That's going to hit off behind the net. Moore there. He centers it. Nice pass by Moore. Great shot and a great block. Here come the Oilers again. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Pass for McDavid. McDavid got hacked, and it jumped over his stick. McDavid looking to steal it away. Cannot do it. Vasilevsky, who normally is superhuman, has been very human this year, and the Tampa Bay Lightning have looked normal. So welcome in, everyone. Josh, how's it going? Let's go Kings. I have my life savings put on them. Oh, no. Joan. Oh, no. Josh, I miss Quickie in goal. Yeah, it's almost not the same team without him in net. Here's a pass coming in front. Stolen by the Oilers. Penalty is expired. It's 5-on-5 hockey again. Oilers. Derek Ryan sending it in front. Nice save by Korpisalo. I can't deny Korpisalo has done a good job. He has been great. I was shocked when they traded Jonathan Quick. Absolutely shocked. Do you have a least favorite team? Well, being a Maple Leafs fan, I think I'm supposed to say Montreal. Montreal and Boston, they drive me nuts. Listen, no denying what Boston has done this year. Boston has had an incredible year, right? Set the record in points, set the record in wins. They've just been doing, what they're doing is once in a lifetime. Just absolutely incredible. But they are such a cheap and dirty team. It drives me nuts. If you watch some of the game earlier today, McAvoy comes up behind a Panther player with his arms down low, cross check right in the small of the back, trying not to get caught by the officials. I know all the teams do little cheap shot things, but man, it just Boston seems to really irk me. Canes or Isles? Oh, Canes all the way, Lucas. I'm taking Canes all the way there. Is it okay? It's only $5 because I already lost the rest. Nice, nice. Honestly, I think this is the year Toronto will take care of business. I see them going far. I hope so. Listen, they've put enough into it. Toronto will be drained after the Tampa series if they win. Yeah, that's a very good point, Shannon. It is going to be a very physical series. It's going to be a very hard series. And to know that once they come out of Tampa, they're going to have to face Boston, that's going to be a very tough matchup. But you can't count Florida out. Florida and Boston tied in the season series, 2 wins and 2 losses. Even though one of the losses to Boston was an overtime loss, Florida still beat them twice. So you never know what could happen. The game tonight, Florida outplayed Boston. They outshot them and they outplayed them. Boston got 2 lucky goals. Florida took a stupid penalty in the first and just a good lucky bounce, and Pasternak was able to score. The other goal where it was up on the Panther goaltender on his pad, on Lions pad, just sitting there and diving in, knocked it in the net. So 2 lucky goals for Boston. I wouldn't count Florida out in that series. JP, how's it going? All for Canadian team, but Oilers beat Knights or Avs. Skinner that good? That's true, JP. That's a very good point. Is Skinner the type of goaltender that's going to steal you a game or two? But I don't think with the Oilers' makeup, they got to worry about the goaltender stealing them. They have enough offense to carry them. Oilers have it in the King zone. Pulled away. Here come the Kings. Mikey Anderson's going to pass it around. Gets it to the line. Here comes the Kings. Kopitar passed it ahead. They're finally going to break into the Oilers' zone. Quick shot. Skinner's going to steer it aside. Kopitar behind the net. Tries to bounce one in almost from behind Skinner. And it's picked up by Evander Kane. Kane's going to carry this one down. He's going to roll it in. And he goes in with a hard hit. Kane in there with Draisaitl and Yamamoto. They're all down behind the goal line. That's a problem when your 3 forwards get stuck behind the goal line. Kempe trying to get it out. Now here come the Kings. Kings again. Going to play this to the red line and dump it in. It's kind of the strategy for the Kings right now is just put it in and chase it down. Going with the hits. Moore behind the net. Tried to come out in front. Couldn't do it. Oilers going to bank it off the boards and down the ice. It's a race for it, but the Kings going to get there first. Gabrikov going to send it ahead. Here come the Kings. Into the Oilers zone. Going to drop it back. McDavid going into the corner. Quick shot. Almost a tip, but it went over the net. Skinner got lucky there. Here come the Oilers. Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins flying down. He's going to drop it off from McDavid. He goes in the corner. What a move there by McDavid to skip around the King defender. In the corner, coming around the other side. Hyman in with a hit. King's going to play it ahead. Kings 3-on-3, spreading the line. Moore going to bring it in. He throws it towards the net. Down in the corner. Deneau, he's going to take a bump. Spinning away, but the Oilers come away with it. They play it up, but a little too far for anybody. Dursey has to get it. Dursey to Kapari. Kapari going to play this one in. Skinner can't stop it behind the net. He kind of bobbled it. Now he plays it around. Bodies continuing to crash as we're almost halfway through this period. Wraparound attempt. Skinner got the pad down. Here come the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins, he's going to flip this one down into the corner. In the corner, the Oilers. Bugstad, he's going for it, but the Kings come away. Here come the LA Kings. Grunstrom, he's going to send this one in. The chase is on. Big hit there. Bugstad goes down. Everybody's going down. Lots of body contact. The physicality picking up. Here come the Oilers. Carrying it all the way down. Holy moly. Coming in is Kulak. Kulak with a nice rush. He took a shot. It hit the side of the net. Tried to center it. Could not do so. Boston's going to throw a hit. Here come the Kings. Kings right back the other way. Big hit there. The bodies are flying. Everybody's crashing and banging. Andy Moog. Oh, there's a name from the past. Habs are going to bat again next season. Yeah, Shannon, they could be. It's going to take them a little bit to rebuild. But they do have a good young core, and with Slafkovsky, it's only getting better. Here comes McLeod. He's going to bring it in. He's got Fogle. Pops up, turns around, plays it back to the point. Here's a quick shot right in front. Fogle has an opportunity. He sends it in front. Cece with a 93-mile-an-hour blast. Really wired it. So Korpisalo standing tall, shutting the door. He's been the difference maker so far. 15-14 are the shots. Here come the Oilers. Going to backhand this one on the net. Korpisalo's going to drop the glove on it and hang on to it. Blair, what's going on? It's only one. It's only one. It happens. I still think they will in the long run. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. They're going to commercial break. My name is Sam. I'm so happy to have you all joining us tonight. It is absolutely awesome. The playoffs are here. We got our cup. Do you have yours? This is going to be such an exciting series. This could be one of the best series of the first round. These guys are going to play hard. The Oilers up to a 2-0 lead right now, and they're just playing really good hockey. That is awesome. What are you drinking? I am drinking some invisible water. It's Perrier. I'm a Perrier guy, so that's what that's my bubbly water of choice. But it's funny because yeah, the bottle's invisible, so I can make me disappear. Look, I'm John Cena. You can't see me. That was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. As a Flames fan, Florida can't win. Oh, they can. They will. They will come back and win. I'm telling you, the Panthers, you can't count them out. Same with Seattle. Listen, I think Colorado's going to win, but Seattle, man, they took it to Colorado in the regular season. And I know they haven't been in the playoffs before, but what a story that would be if the Seattle Kraken can come in and upset Colorado in the their first round. That would be absolutely crazy. Probably not going to happen though. But it could. But it could. And that's the good thing about these playoffs, right? Anything can happen with these matchups. Listen, it's pretty much, I don't want to say a given, but I'm expecting Edmonton to win this series. I'm expecting Toronto to win their series. I'm expecting Carolina to win their series. But the Florida-Boston one and Seattle-Colorado, you never know. French-Canadian Perrier. I don't like the Montreal Canadiens, but I like the Perrier. Bite your tongue. Do not put that into the universe. Do you think if the Bruins don't win the cup, they'll consider the season a waste? You know what, Eddie? I think it depends on who you ask that question to. After what they did in the regular season, even if they lose in the first round, I don't think you can consider what this season a waste. What Boston did is something ridiculous, something we'll probably never see again. So that's not a waste. Something like what happened to Florida last year, where Florida had a great series, a great season, and then they go and they get blown out. That was a waste. But I think what Boston did, even if Boston loses in the first round, what Boston has done this year is absolutely remarkable. That's a good question, Barry. I haven't even looked it up. It's probably pretty close. Jeremy, unfortunately, due to copyright, I'm not allowed to show the actual game. If I could, I would. But I would have the stream taken down and my channel blocked. And I've worked too hard to get this far to do that. So I'm sorry. But you're more than welcome to hang out with us. Coming around behind the net. They're back from commercial break. Going to play to the line. Kings going to hold it in. Going to pop it in. Going to hold it in again. Now the Oilers pick it up. Comes out to Evander Kane. Kane's going to one-hand it down into the corner. He's going to give chase. Comes to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Cross ice. Backhander into the slot. Oh my God. How did that not go in? How did that not go in? What a crazy passing play by the Oilers. The Kings somehow managed to keep it out. Draisaitl comes back. He's going to roll this up the slot. Ninja Gamer, what's going on? Do you think the Maple Leafs are going to win? I do. I really think they will. All we need is a Kopitar hat trick. Hey, if there's anyone who's capable, it's Kopitar. Kopitar is spectacular. Toronto Maple Leafs, I think, have a very good choice of winning. Very good choice. I'm a Wild fan. Don't have high hopes of advancing. See, Eddie, I think Minnesota's going to win that series. I really do. Their streams are gone within 10 minutes. That's exactly right, JP. Oh, so it just hit the skate of Matt Waugh. Great play. Waugh was defending in there tight. And it just hits the skate and stays out. So Edmonton coming close to striking again. Gonna win this face-off in the King zone. Oilers with it in the corner, battling to put it down deep. Coming around, trying to pull it out. 7.5 minutes to go in the second. Nugent Hopkins tries to center it across. Does not connect. Here come the Kings. Arvidsson going to bring it out. Tipped. Picked up by the Oilers. Oilers slowing things back down. Oilers taking a look, going to play it back. Here comes McDavid. Holy gosh, he's so fast. McDavid drops it off. Here's Hyman, steals it away. Hyman coming around. He gets it knocked off his stick. Hyman going to carry it around. He gets it knocked off his stick again. Hyman could not complete a pass. 5-3 Minnesota and Dallas in game 1. It's still going on. Last I checked, it was tied at 2s. It is still tied at 2s. End of the second period. Minnesota and Dallas. Quick shot off the iron. Oh, Edmonton coming close again. Hitting that iron. Ninji, we will be doing the Leaf Tampa game tomorrow. So you come hang out with us tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Oilers pick it up. Coming across. Going to chip it in. The chase is on. Costin's going down in the corner. He's going to pick it up and move this one around. Get some help. Bugstad coming over. In the corner. Comes out in front. Another shot in Korpisalo with another great save. As Janmark almost put that one in. Absolutely crazy. Great play. 6:20 to go here in the second period. And Edmonton is just putting on a show. McDavid will score in this game or not. You know what? Hasuk, I think he has a very good chance. The things that he's been doing so far, he's ridiculous. And he's had lots of great chances. So I would certainly think if somebody's going to score, McDavid has a very good chance of being that guy. My beard has white in it. I just had a birthday. Oh, Blair. Well, happy birthday, brother. Hope it was a good one for you. Don't worry, mine has lots of gray in it. Coming out in front, Oilers. Gonna play this one around. 2 likes away from 100 likes. Who's gonna hit that like to put us up over 100 likes? All the way down the ice, the Oilers gonna chase. Gonna play it back. Trying to get it out. King's doing a nice job holding it in. Kings. Lizotte gonna roll this one back. Trying to get it. McLeod can't get it out. Now the Oilers get it out. Kings, they're gonna have to regroup. They're circling around. 5.5 to go. There we are, over 100. Thank you all so much. That's a huge help because it tells YouTube to share out our stream even more. In the corner, at the Edmonton Oilers blue line, they're digging away. Comes free all the way down to Kopitar in the King zone. Spinning around. King's going to put this one in the Oilers zone. The dump and chase continues. Okay, you're all that person on my account that was not from my cousin. He loves this type of stuff, so you know it's not me. All right, MJ. Coming around. Cheering for the Leafs. We'll give you gray hairs. Richard, that's funny, but true. Quick shot. That's going to be blocked and go into the corner. Good job by the Oilers defensively. Playing strong. All the way down. King stop, and they got to turn it around. Look out. Good heads-up play. Kopitar trying to move it ahead. The Oilers are really just smothering them now. Not giving them a lot of room to move. Edmonton going to play this one up. Going to roll it into the King zone. Doughty back to play it ahead. Just eludes Draisaitl. Playing it all the way down. Nurse going to bang it off the boards. JP with the subscribe. Thank you very much, JP. Some washed up has-been. I love that name. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. In the corner, passing it back around to the point. Oilers working it around the perimeter. I cheer for the Blues, but they did not make the playoffs, so I'm cheering for the Maple Leafs. Oh, here come the Oilers again, coming inside of the net. Hyman, 1-2, whacks at it. He can't do it. Korpisalo gets the pad, squeezing that post, and just keeps it out. Zach Hyman with a couple kicks at the can, couldn't put it through. Blues had a tough year, losing a couple key players in O'Reilly and Tarasenko. So a little bit of a rebuilding period for the Blues. But hey, they had a good run. They had a lot of good years before they had to go through the rebuild process. And a lot of good teams are going through that, right? Blues didn't make it. But look at Buffalo Sabres, they didn't make it. Ottawa's going through a rebuild, has a lot of good players. Next year is going to be a very interesting year. I think this is going to be a very interesting off season. I'd love to become a member, Sammy, by my finance. Oh, Bumanis, no worries, my friend. No worries. Just being here, hanging out is fantastic support. We appreciate all our members and those that can become members to support the channel financially through the memberships or the super chats or PayPals. We appreciate it so very much. It's totally not expected. Just hanging out and supporting the channel by subscribing and watching is great. If you want to help pay it forward, hit that share button. Share, put the link on your social media. That helps get the channel out there as well. So we really do appreciate the support. Whether you can financially contribute or not is a-okay with us. We're not one of those channels where it's pay to play and you have to pay to get recognized here. We appreciate all of our supporters in whichever way they can certainly contribute. My team was the last Canadian to win the cup. My poor Habs. And listen, the Habs are going through right now with, Caulfield is a good hot young gun. Slafkovsky, he will be good. So there's a lot of bright talent on that Montreal team. It just takes a little bit to put it together, right? And you have Mr. 17 over there is a darn good hockey player as well. So Montreal's going to get good, and they're going to get good quick. Of course, so I was talking about the offseason. This offseason is going to be absolutely bananas. Of course, with all the free agents out there, and you never know what's going to happen. With for Toronto, Nylander and Matthews going into contract extension years. Will something happen there? And of course, the battle for Bedard, the draft. This is supposed to be a very deep draft this year. How will that change a lot of teams? So it's going to be a very fun offseason. Modern day Bobby Hull is going to Winnipeg. I think the Stars will take it. Could go either way. It could. That's going to be a tough series. Initially, I kind of thought maybe it's a quick one. Kings going to play this one ahead. 3:30 to go here in the second frame. Montreal will have Lane, Hudson, lots of good picks. Here comes McDavid. He's going to stop. Playing it back to the point all day for Bouchard. Takes a shot. He hits the post. Get that post sound again. Nugent Hopkins, he's going to put it in. Bouchard centering in front. Can't connect. Kings able to break that one up. Bouchard coming all the way back. Coming in, circling around are the Kings. Trevor Moore, nice little play. Gives the puck over. Lizette can't do it. Now he gets free. He's coming to the net. Quick shot. That's going to be deflected high and over. Into the corner. King starting to work. It comes to Lizette again. Sending it out to the point. Little snapshot. Rebound is there. Oh, nice try. And the Oilers break that up as Iafallo had a chance. Trying to get it back. Here comes the Oilers flying down. Lifts the stick and takes out their man. Kings coming down. Iafallo. He's going to stop. He's going to roll this in. Oilers have to come all the way back and pick it up. Going to roll it to the half boards, up and out. Kings going to flag it down. They have it in the neutral zone. Trying to play it through. They can't do it. Stolen by the Oilers. Bjugstad, nice little move. Bjugstad coming in. Dyke cycling away, going to play it around behind the net. I don't put any value on draft picks. The last time I did was Alexander Daig, and you learned your lesson. Yes, Alexander Daig did not pan out the way he was supposed to. Oh, that's funny. Here's Kulak with a chance, a couple shots in front. Then the Kings going to play to the point, not out. Coming around. I want so badly to see the Bruins to be put. Oh, man. That would be awesome. That would be absolutely incredible. Coming around. Oilers. Setting it up. Yamamoto coming across. In the neutral zone. Oh, he can't get it. In the slot, I mean. It comes all the way down. Icing call against the Kings. So this is going to come all the way back down into the LA zone. The Oilers continuing to put pressure, and they are looking good. So let's just take a look. See, are we still tied? Still at the end of the third period hasn't kicked off yet. Minnesota in Dallas. 2-1 Carolina is final. So the Carolina Hurricanes are up 1-0 over the Islanders, as is Boston over Florida. Kane has it in front for Draisaitl, the backhand right on, and Korpisalo, another beautiful save as Draisaitl coming close again. Wow. Great play. Absolutely spectacular. Draisaitl, just a nice spin around. It actually almost got up and over the pad, came very close, and he made a nice move. It would be funny to see the Bruins lose the first round. You know what? I don't. I think it would be great. I think it would be great if the Panthers could do that. That would be just absolutely incredible. Again, thank you so much for getting our likes up over 100. It is absolutely incredible. And we are 3 subscribers away from 38 or 5840. So thank you all for hitting that subscribe. Here come the Kings flying down the wing. Pass to Doughty. Drew Doughty leading the rush. Coming up. He tries to center it across, and Nurse knocks that one away. Here come the Oilers. Coming back the other way. We got a call from behind the play. Evander Kane is losing his mind right now. Kane and Kempe battling at it, and Evander Kane saying Evander Kane is getting a call for high sticking happen way behind the play, and he is hot. He is not happy about it at all. So Kane turns and goes. He did get the stick up, but I think that's a play where you call both of them. Aiden coming in with the subscribe. Aiden, thank you so much. There we go, 39. So Kane is going to take the penalty. That's going to put LA back on the power play. 2 minutes on the board. Waiting for the puck to drop. There we go. Kings, it's a scramble draw. They won it, but Nugent Hopkins picks up the loose puck.
Last minute of play in this period.
LA all the way back to pick it up. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Last minute to go. Here come the Kings. Kings working their way down, stepping over the blue line. Long stretch pass. Could not hit it as Arvidsson got tripped up and went flying. Allows Edmonton to get it out. Here come the Kings again. Pass across. They are on the move. And we got an off. Is it an offside? What's the call? Oh, a penalty. A penalty is called. I follow. He is going to go. Minor penalty, high sticking back the other way. Kings kind of suck right now. Emo, what's going on? They Kings are not playing great right now. The Oilers have been all over them. I'm surprised they're going to lose like last year.
Let's go.
Ali Shaw coming in with the subscribe. Thank you so much. Listen, the Oilers have been really tough today. They've been playing hard. Cousin is staying tomorrow, so we're going to be watching the live stream on TV. All right, MJ, thanks very much. Quick shot. Bouchard, he just missed. And that's going to wrap all the way around and come all the way down. Skinner out to play it to the corner. Coming around all the way down. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be here tomorrow. There's another icing call. We'll be here tomorrow for the Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So wherever you're watching the game from, put us on along with you so you can chat and listen to our version of play-by-play while you watch the game. And if you can't get the game, tune in and you know where we'll be. We'll be right here. UWU, what's going on? Perry here. Edmonton versus Boston. Seattle versus Boston. Oh, I think Edmonton. Edmonton is going right to the cup. But I do not think it is going to be Boston that is in the cup final. McDavid could not receive that long stretch pass to the 4-on-4. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And there it is. The horn's going to go. Do we get any funny stuff at the end of this period? No, we do not. The end of last period, we were getting some pushing and shoving and all kinds of Royal Rumble stuff, but nothing is going here. So after 40, it's 2-0 Oilers. Let's go to our intermission. Let's go to our, which screen do we go to? Let's go back here. Let's go back here. We'll take the sponsor stuff off the board. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And I guess we could put our background back up there. No more cards to open today. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us and hanging out. This has been a great game. This is exactly what we expected to see. No, Timmy, Avs going to the Cup. Well, Edmonton and Colorado both can't go. I'm heading to bed. Well, I'll tune in tomorrow for the Leafs. Have a nice evening. Eddie, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. I would be some karma for Taylor Hall to get the Cup before McDavid. Oh, could you imagine? JP. That would be something. That really would be something. Poor San Jose. They have truly become a toothless sharks. Listen, I'll be honest. I've never been a huge fan of San Jose. Never been a huge fan of the Sharks. They've had some good teams over the years, but yeah, I've just never been a fan. All right. Trying to watch every playoff game. Nice. You know what? I used to do that back in the day. We would actually, before the internet, we would actually set up 3 TVs. And we would try and watch as many as we could. Usually we'd have 2 games on the 2 TVs, and then something else would be on the middle TV for whoever didn't want to watch hockey so they could watch something else. But yeah, I used to love it. Well, not used to. I still love it. But I'm the same way. I try and watch as many games as I can, even when we're not live streaming. I try to watch as much as we can. Carzy to go. Druzy scores in the 3rd. Going with Druzy, eh? Nice pick. Nice pick. So we are going to be streaming a lot over the next month and a half over the course of the playoffs. We're going to be doing a ton of games all throughout. We're going to be following Toronto as they go. We're going to try and follow the Oilers as well, but doing the late games here on the East Coast, depending on what we have during the next day. Some are tougher than others. So we're going to rotate through. So we're going to try and do a bunch of Oiler games as we can. Of course, we're going to also cover a little bit of the Panthers Boston. So this week, our streaming schedule is going to look like we're here tonight. Tomorrow is Toronto and Tampa. Wednesday is going to be Boston and Florida. Thursday is going to be back to Toronto and Tampa. Friday, we're not going to be streaming on Friday. We're going to take the day off. Saturday, we're back with Toronto, Tampa. And then I'm not sure about what's going to happen Sunday and Monday and into next week. So we're going to start working on the next week's schedule in the next day or so now. So that's kind of where things are looking for us and where you'll be able to find us. Let's take a look quickly at the stats. No goals scored in that second period. The goal scorers were Draisaitl from Janmark. Oh, and they've taken the assist away from Evander Kane. Initially, they gave it to him. They've taken that assist away. I'm shocked. Bouchard got the second goal from Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. In that period, 14 shots for Edmonton, 10 for the LA Kings, bringing the totals to 23. Oh, excuse me, 23-16. On the power play, LA goes 0 for 4. Edmonton is 1 for 3. In the face-off circle, a little bit closer now, 58% for the Oilers, 42% for the Kings. Block shots, Edmonton is doing an absolutely incredible job. They've blocked 15 shots, 9 for the Kings. Edmonton with 9 takeaways, 14 giveaways. The Kings 1-7, 38 hits to 28 hits in favor of the Oilers. That period saw a bunch more penalties as well, mostly for the Oilers. Evander Kane tripping, Zach Hyman slashing, Evander Kane high sticking, and Alex Iafallo high sticking as well. This is a hockey voice. Oh, Wolfgang, thank you so much. You're gonna make it till the end of the 3rd. Oh, Blair, of course. I will. You know I will. You know I will. Listen, this is this is nothing. If well, you were here during the Olympics when we did Olympic hockey. Road Warrior, what's going on? Welcome in. You remember when we did Olympic hockey? The games were just starting like now, and they would go to like 2 a.m. Those were crazy. Those were a whole lot of fun, but I'm glad we're not going that late. And listen, if we're doing these late games and they end up going to overtime, I'll go as long as I can keep my eyes open. We'll keep the stream going. That's kind of the rule of thumb for these West Coast games. All right, let's take a look at Dallas and Minnesota. Still tied at 2. Just about 3 minutes gone so far in the third period. Those teams battling hard. What are the stats? So I do apologize. Oh, excuse me. I do apologize for the yawns. So the stats in the Minnesota game. Wow, Minnesota is outshooting Dallas 30-16. Minnesota had 10 shots in the first, 19 in the second. Dallas had 5 shots in the first, 10 in the second. So Minnesota completely outshooting Dallas. Minnesota went 1 for 4 in the power play. Dallas has gone 2 for 2. So look at that. 2 special teams goals for Dallas. So wow. Let's just look. A lot of penalties for both teams. Dallas taking more. 4 penalties for Dallas, 2. That can't be right. Oh, there are some looks like some 4-on-4s in here as well. So 20 penalty minutes for Dallas, 6 minutes for Minnesota. But it's crazy to see that they're blocking, or that they're outshooting Dallas by such a large margin. My cousin says he loves your hat. Oh, thank you. This old thing. So this is my Samwelb12 here. Let me switch the green screen off so you can see it. This is my Samwelb12 hat. It's available through any of our merch stores. You can check it out by clicking our Linktree link that you'll see in the chat. So it is posted here. You can check out any of our merch stores. We got 3 different merch shops, all with some different type of items. There is one that's connected direct to the YouTube channel. So if you go to our main page, you can click on shop, and that'll have all of our merch items up there. Now, we do get a small percentage of merch sales, but really it's there just to get the name and the logo out. That Dumba hit was insane. I didn't see it. I'll have to go back and look up the highlights there. I've been a Matt Dumba fan since he came into the league. Matt Dumba was, so good and such a good prospect. And I don't think he quite developed how Minnesota wanted him to, but he's solid. We don't mind you watching. Just have the audio on. Oh yeah, Barry. If I'm gonna go to La La Land, I'll crank the audio up. So I'll feed it in for you. Kings need to borrow all the Oilers smelling salts and wake the heck up. Josh, they've been slow. They really have been slow. They look good in the first period. They were skating in the first period. As this game has gone on, they definitely have started to slow down. Oh, excuse me. Kind of like me. I was up early this morning, but I'll be fine. Don't worry, I'll get it all out now. I'm shocked Boston didn't take him back for shot the cup. Started his career in Boston, but I think, on the other hand, Boston wants to stay a powerhouse. Big Joe lost a step. It's true. It's funny when you start to age, when you start to lose that step, it happens really quick. Really quick. Just snore and let the stream run the whole night. Oh God, that would be funny. But it's true. As you start to get up, and we've seen it with some of these older guys that continue to play, as they start to lose a step, all of a sudden that step can be 2, 3, 4 real fast. Perry here. Oilers, Bruins, Leafs, Rangers, Seattle Hurricane. Oilers, yes. Bruins, I still say no. Leafs, yes, I agree. Rangers, yes. Seattle would be, man, that would be interesting. I'd be all for that Seattle story if they could do that. And Hurricane, I agree with you there. I'm getting too old for these late games. Time for a Pepsi. Oh, Bumanis, going with the Pepsi. I haven't had a Pepsi in so long. But yeah, that's why I go with the Perrier. But Oh, that one just exploded all over me. Nothing like a little water spritz. Starbucks double shots fueled streams. No, we got to go with the Tim Hortons. Go with the Tim Hortons. Although I'll be honest, I'm not a coffee guy. I'm a tea guy. I'll do the teas all night long, but not the not coffee. Definitely need that later this morning. Yeah. Has a Coke Zero the other day for the first time in years. You know, when we were down south, release the Kraken. We got a nice Kraken redeem. If you do exclamation mark redeem space, what is it? Kraken? I don't even remember what the command was. We got a Kraken redeem on the board. Good thing this is a stream and we're not all hanging out together. It seems like the only one wearing a Boston jersey. I'd be sitting in the corner by myself. Up, down, down. That's totally not where I thought you were going. I thought you were going to make a comment about us all falling asleep watching the game or something like that. That's funny. But that's what we're trying to build here, right? It's like, imagine you get together with 160 of your friends and you're all just hanging out, talking hockey, having some good conversation. That's what we like to do here. Papa used to love as a kid, but as an adult, oh God. Yeah, I've been trying to cut back on my pop. I've been doing a much better job. But when we were down south, the cherry Cokes what got me. I love a good cherry Coke on a hot day, an ice cold cherry Coke. Oh, delicious. And even when you mix it, when you do it old school, right? And you get the syrup in and oh, so good. Love me a cherry Coke. All right, you know what? We haven't ripped a couple of these in a while. I'm kind of behind. I did this one. Sorry, I'm just trying to read in here. Did this one. We're way behind on our jokes, on our stream jokes. You know what? I'm going to save these for tomorrow. I'm going to save them for tomorrow. I was going to go through them now, but we're going to save those for tomorrow. Why don't let's do some Stanley Cup trivia. Who doesn't like some Stanley Cup trivia? Let's see how well you guys know your Stanley Cup history. I was going to say this for tomorrow as well, but hey, let's do it now and you guys can get an advantage ahead. No, Joy Hayden's like, no, it's too late for jokes. We don't want jokes. I still have a few hours of work left and live on caffeine, nicotine, and sarcasm. Oh, that's funny. The sarcasm. All right, here it is. You guys help, and I'm going to put in your responses. Which team has won the most Stanley Cups? Which team? Oh, it's not going to tell me the answers. Okay, well, hang on. Can I just click through this? Will it tell me the answers at the end? Oh, you got to oh, okay, see my score. Okay, forget that. This is a bad trivia one. Let's go here. I think Montreal is the correct answer. That is correct. Okay, here's an interesting one. This is a pretty good question. Toilet seats player. All right. Here we go. This is a tricky one. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. That is correct. Who is the only goaltender to have his name appear on the Stanley Cup as the captain of the cup-winning team? So, the only goaltender who is also the captain of the cup-winning team. So, this is an interesting question. I had no idea who the answer was. Mr. Buck, what's going on? I almost said Luongo. No, it's definitely not Luongo. So we'll see if anybody has a guess. This is a really tough answer. Red Light Rasico. Brodeur, nope. It was Charlie Gardner, captain of the Chicago Blackhawks in 1934. is the only goaltender to have his name appear on the cup as the captain of the winning team? Very interesting question. I had no idea, and that's pretty cool. That's something you don't see anymore, is the goalie being the captain of the team. And I'd love to see what that roster of the 34 Blackhawks look like if the goaltender was the captain. All right, okay, this is an interesting question. Who was and I think I already know what your answers are going to be. Who was the first player in hockey history to win an Olympic gold medal and a Stanley Cup in the same year? Let's do trivia when we were alive. Shannon, that's funny. So the first player to win a Stanley Cup and an Olympic gold medal in the same year was not Morgan Riley. Was not Crosby. JP, that's how I thought someone was going to say Crosby. Wasn't Taves. And I was actually surprised at this. The answer, Ken Morrow. And you're like, who the hell is Ken Morrow? Ken Morrow was the first player in hockey history to win a gold medal and a Stanley Cup in the same year after helping the United States win in the 1980 Winter Games in Lake Placid. He then joined the New York Islanders and helped them win the first of their 4 consecutive Stanley Cup championships. That was pretty cool. All right, so this one a little bit more recent, but this is pretty funny. And this one, never heard of him. Yeah, this is a pretty funny one. Do you recall, and this was in the news. Again, I didn't think of the name right away, so I'll give you, well, maybe I won't give you answers. Annie, how's it going? Do you remember what player had his name misspelled on the Stanley Cup and later had it corrected? So there was a player who had his name misspelled on the Stanley Cup. And I'll give you a hint. It was either Adam Deadmarsh, Jacques Plante, Jean Beliveau, or Wayne Gretzky. One of those 4 had their name misspelled on the Stanley Cup. How embarrassing that would be. You finally win the cup, you get your name etched in there, and they spell it wrong. Aki Berg, Wordley Rider. That's all. Does Aki Berg even have a Stanley Cup win? Road Warriors, there you go. Deadmarsh is correct. Adam Deadmarsh was misspelled as Dead March instead of Marsh, but was later changed. The only misspelled name to be corrected. Some other misspells on the cup that never got corrected were Jacques Plante's name has been misspelled 5 times. Oh my gosh. Bob Gainey has his name misspelled. Ted Kennedy was misspelled. That's pretty crazy. All right, Gator Ghost, this is a question for you before we about to get back into the game. What Tampa Bay Lightning player scored the Stanley Cup winning goal in 2004? 2004, who scored the Stanley Cup winning goal? And then we're getting back to the 3rd period to close out this game. Vander Kane in the box. The Kings with a penalty as well. All right, I can flip back to the game screen. And here we go. My name was Samwelb12. They put Wayne Gretzky on it instead of Hayden Schmidt. Hayden, that's so funny. Was not Dave Vanderchuk. Good guess, Blair. It was Google quick. Wasn't Jake Paul. Here, Arvidsson coming in. Big stop by Skinner, was sitting there. An empty net, and the Oilers clear. But the Kings crash and knock the net off its moorings. So we got 4-on-4 hockey still continuing. Wasn't Brad Richards. Good guess, though. Oh, Brad Richards. Shannon, he was so good. Unless the Kings tie it and we have to go to overtime. Bumanis, no overtime. Not Brett Hall. It was Ruslan Fedotenko. Ruslan Fedotenko stole the spotlight in Game 7 of the 04 Stanley Cup Finals, scoring both goals for Tampa Bay. The Lightning, in a 2-1 victory over the Calgary Flames, delivered the first Stanley Cup. So there we go. All right. Steven Stamkos, no. Happy Gilmore. Here's McDavid. Coming, he tried to feed it over to Draisaitl, could not connect. Nice play by Kopitar to break it up. Here comes the Kings, back, high slot. They score! The Kings! Kempe with the backhand! Wow! Fedotenko was a boss. He certainly was. Had to look how to spell it. Oh, well, there's one that doesn't take a lot of Googling to learn how to spell. Kempe with a great backhand. McDavid made a nice play to get it to Draisaitl, but Gavrikov broke it up. The Kings come all the way down the ice. A nice move and a backhander, and it's just missed. It's just missed as it curls over the arm, and the Kings are within one. Wow, the Kings are within one. Sergio coming in with the subscribe. Thank you so much. Putting us 5 subs away from 5850. That's going to be our goal for today. If we can pick up 5 more subs and put us at 5850, that's a pretty good night at the office. Side of the net, Draisaitl, a little backhand, tried to flip it in. Goes wide. There's 5 seconds left on an Oiler power play as a 4-on-4 comes to the end. That's going to slide down. That's expired. We are now at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. Thank you guys for continuing, and gals for hitting that subscribe button. I want to see some Maple Leaf logos. Oh, come here tomorrow. We're going to have lots of Leaf logos flying. We're going to be doing the Toronto-Tampa game. Here come the Oilers. Long pass. That's going to miss everybody. Go the length of the ice. No icing call. As Edmonton wins it there, they played it back. Nobody could pick it up. Finally, Kulak saves it in at the point. Circling around. He gets taken into the boards by Kupari. And they're going to clear this out and all the way down the boards. Momentum is the name of the game. Josh, you are so correct. Very, very correct. This is what it's all about. Kings are your least favorite. Ah, gotcha. Here's the Oilers going to pass it up. CC going to play this one ahead. Down in. Around the side of the net. Oilers want to get this one back, but it's the Kings who cut it off. Here come the Kings as Trevor Moore. He's going to play it in, setting it up. Passing this down low. It's Doughty. Doughty back in the corner. Gives it to Deneau. Deneau leaving it there for Moore. It's stolen by the Oilers. Here come the Oilers, going to carry it ahead. They step into the King zone. Edmonton got 4 deep. Bugstad carrying it around behind the net. One hand, backhand across. That's going to miss everybody. Costin couldn't get it. Finally, they're setting it up. Going to wrap it around behind the net. Coming in is CC. He's coming into pinch. Picked up. Oilers, top of the face-off circle. The one-timer. And a nice stop by Korpisalo. Korpisalo, nice save. Jeremy, how's it going? Go Canadian team. CeeLo, what's going on, bud? Never tired. Yes. But this has been an outstanding game. The Oilers coming close to getting this one back. Why did you have to bring up the past trauma with the last question? Flames getting out watching Flames playoff, and that year got close. Iggy says it was in. Oh, man. Let me tell you, Aginla was awesome. So good. Jeremy, we need a Canadian Cup. Amen. Yes, we do. John V, what's going on, buddy? Yes, it most certainly is, but that's okay. This is what we're here for. Time to start taking bets. When does Marner take his usual puck over the glass penalty? Oh, there we go. 1 sub away from 5850. You guys and gals are absolutely incredible tonight. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. Here's Draisaitl. Puck is dropped. Wow, then just like that, there we go. Thank you very much. Surpassing our goal for today. Keep it going. So we got 16:30 to go here in the third. 24-19 the shots for the Oilers. I hate the Leafs, but I want them to destroy Tampa. You and me both, Jeremy. I don't hate them. I love them, but I want them to destroy Tampa as well. Come hang out with us tomorrow night. It's going to be a blast. Marner better not do it. You know what we're not going to get this year is a Nazem Kadri suspension. Again, sorry, Flames fans. I subbed. Oh, Annie, thank you so much for the kind words. Appreciate it. Thank you all so very much. We're having a blast here tonight. We're going to be doing lots of hockey all playoffs long. Make sure your notification bell is set so you can come along for the ride. We're going to mix and match. We are going to follow the Leafs, but we're going to be throwing in a bunch of other series as well. We're going to follow the Oilers. We're going to watch the Panthers come back and destroy the Bruins. Here come the Oilers. They're going to flip this in, and they're going to give chase. Down in the corner, it's Hyman with a huge hit. That was borderline from behind. You got lucky. Coming out in front. King's going to steal. There's some rough housing behind the play, but the officials are letting him go. And it's turned over just inside the Oilers line. McDavid's going to play it up to Hyman. Hyman, can he turn the corner? He cannot. He's going to take a big hit. He's going to play it all the way around. Oilers keep this one in. Hyman goes to get it again. Tries to feed it for McDavid. McDavid throwing a hit. Going to play it back around. Arvidsson sending it around. Linda with the subscribe. Thank you so much. The boos are rolling out. Bearded Beast, what's going on? Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for joining our channel as a subscriber tonight. Picked up. Here come the Oilers, just inside their own line. Having some trouble to get it out. The Kings increasing the pressure. Kings playing this across. They're going to roll this one in as Edler's going to play it. Kulak going to picks it up, gives it to McLeod. McLeod circling around, high off the glass. Edler pinching, gets it in, plays it across. Here comes Kupari, and it's stolen away. The Oilers going to play this one out. Wow, you guys are too kind. Thank you for all the subscribes. King's going to back this one up, slowing it down. You got to watch these Oilers. As soon as they've been grabbing the puck, they've been exploding. Here it comes. Quick shot. Just high and over the net. The Kings getting close. And that's going to go out of play. So we're going to get a face-off deep in Edmonton territory. All right, Richard. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a great time tomorrow. The physicality has been great. For the most part, the Kings, or the Oilers, excuse me, have been leading the way in the hits. But the Kings have been chipping away at it. They're up to 34 hits on their own. Taking a look, of course, over to Minnesota-Dallas. That game is still tied at 2s with 4 minutes to go in the third period. Draisaitl going to win that faceoff. Oilers rolling it around the boards. They get it out. But the Kings, again, picking it up in the neutral zone. Here's Kempe, your goal scorer. It's going to be kicked in. Kempe going in aggressively. Puck coming around. Oilers. Yamamoto getting it just outside of their line. Going to play it up to Kane, who chips it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, who is outstanding in the first, kind of disappeared a little in the second. Playing it back to the point. Here's a quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Draisaitl can't grab it. The problem with those long shots from a sharp angle, when they go high and wide, they come all the way down to your own end. Ninji, thank you so much for subscribing. We appreciate it. Dano is the only player I like with LA. He's a pretty darn good player. Dano. He is a very good player. Someone said this was a 24-hour. Mad Hatter, what's going on? Sometimes it feels that way, but we love it. The NHL says Edmonton will win. Annie, that's what I say as well. I agree. Coming down, the Kings, though, trying to play differently. Trevor Moore going to play this one around for the Kings. It's so weird to me to see Trevor Moore playing a top 6 role, but he's been wonderful in this hockey game. He gets taken out there behind the ice. Ekholm doing a great job. Ex-Nashville Predator showing his value, being strong here in the third period. Kings coming in. Dano going to play it to an empty corner. Flames forever. We don't need McCheats. JP. That's funny. Speaking of, here comes Connor McDavid, bringing it all the way down into the LA zone. He's going to send it around. McDavid gets leveled. McDavid gets thrown down. I tell you, in the Gretzky years, if somebody did that to Gretzky, they'd have to pay the price, whether it was Semenko or McSorley, somebody in the later years. You throw Gretzky down, you were going to be destroyed. McDavid clearly does not have that same backup. Coming out in front, the Oilers trying to fight to keep this in. They do temporarily. Can they hold it in even longer? Pass across, that gets blocked. Quick shot high over the net. Down low, Derek Ryan. He can't catch up to it in the corner, and the Kings going to flip this out and down the ice. It's curling, and that is going to be an icing call. I hope so. You told me. That's funny. So 2-1 is the score. Just over 12 to go here in the third period. The Oilers trying to get back. Doughty is the only player I know on the Kings. Doughty's pretty good. The Kings have some good players. Kempe has been great. Kopitar has been good. Of course, the two of the star players for LA are not playing tonight. And that's Velarde and Fiala. They are both out. And here it is, 2-on-1 LA, as we're talking about their sharpshooters. And that's taken away by the Oiler defense. Nice job. Kulak picks it up. He's going to carry it to the blue line. Passes it up. Bjugstad's going to play this one in. The Oilers giving chase. Edler can't pick it up. Here comes Grundstrom. Grundstrom for the Kings. He's going to bring it in. Pass across, backhand. Nice pad save. Rebound in front. The Oilers clear. Edmonton chips it out of their zone. Stepping around. Here comes the Oilers on a break, but he just played it too far ahead of himself. Janmark with a nice play. Kane is waiting for it. He can't get it. Cece with it. Cece's going to take the wrister, and there's a glove save by Korpisalo. Yes, Jeremy, the Oilers are playing a very, very well-played strategic game tonight. And, of course, that goal by the Kings, Kempe, it was a nice backhander just under the bar and in. Great play. Ladies and gentlemen, this game has been nonstop end-to-end action. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Sam. This has been a blast. Let me take a quick moment just to thank all of our channel members. So thank you so much to all of our channel members. I think there's a couple other names that have to get added onto that list, but we appreciate you so very much. If you want to join the membership team, simply hit the join button if you're watching on a computer. If you're watching on a phone or a tablet, you can click the pinned message, and there's a link in there that will take you to the join page where you can see all the membership levels and benefits with each level that is available for you. So we thank you and appreciate all of the support. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate that. The members do a lot for us, so we like to recognize them wherever we can. What is the team you roster the most? Oh, you probably mean root for the most. For me, I'm a Leaf guy. Leafs are always my number one. Florida Panthers are always my number two. They're my kind of always go-tos, but I'm a realist as well. If we ever get in a situation where I know listen, Toronto's not going to win, I'm going to say Toronto's not going to win. And we've had many debates here on this channel during Leaf games where I've kind of said, hey, I predicted the other team was going to win a certain game, but you got to watch how they're playing, and you can see it. And here's a scramble in front of the net. Draisaitl with the puck. He shoots. He scores! Draisaitl with number 2. Yeah! Draisaitl, as they come at a commercial break, as we're chatting, he puts in a beauty. Leon Draisaitl. That is what we needed.
You got the touch.
It's the backhand. It was there. The goaltender was sprawling. It came back to Draisaitl, and he managed to somehow put it through the crowd with a seeing-eyed wrist shot. And Draisaitl, just a man on a mission. Just a nice, nice play, and he puts it in. Wow. So I think, is he going to get, are they going to award any assists, or are they going to give it to him unassisted? We'll have to wait and see, but again, Draisaitl restores the 2-goal lead. Draisaitl scored. That's funny. Taylor, how's it going? Hey, Sam, did you see the massive hit on Pavelski by Dumba? No, I did not. I'm going to have to check it out. He rocked Pavelski to a new universe. Yes, I heard about it, but I didn't see it. I will have to go and check it out. Here's McDavid. Oh, he can't drag it around. Tried to outweight the goalie and put in the backhander, but Korpisalo with a great save. This game is in the refrigerator. That's awesome. Andy, my dad loves the Leafs. Awesome. Well, listen, I've always been a Leaf fan, so we're going to have a ton of fun tomorrow night for the Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. But right now, we're going to watch. We still got about 10 minutes or so left to go in this game. It's 3-1, 10.5. So great little play. Was it Kane that somehow fed it out of the pile? I got to see that replay again. McDavid being shut down is the first time. That's true. And you know what, Blair? Did you make your Tim Horton picks? I think I took Draisaitl in my Tim Horton picks. So that's going to get me off to a good start for these playoffs. In the corner, the Kings have it. Going to start to play it up. The LA Kings working it into the zone. Cycling around. So they're saying unassisted. Draisaitl unassisted. Shot up the middle. Picked up by the Oilers. Oilers going to carry this one to go. Kings have it in their own zone. Now we're under 10 minutes to go. Halfway through. You took all Boston. You won. Nice. Here comes the Oilers. Janmark throwing it in front. That picked up as the Kings collapsed down around him. Gonna play it through. The Oilers dumping it in. Kings trying to get it out again. Edler, who's had a big role here for the Kings on their defensive line. Trying to get it out. Can't do it, and we got a penalty. Oh, no, a hand pass. A hand pass. So this is going to come outside. Was hoping Florida would win, but I knew Boston would score. Oh, you knew, of course, they were going to score. So with 9:24 to go, they are going to take another commercial break. Unbelievable. This game has been gonzo. So Draisaitl, his second of the night, and right now, as it stands, Evan Bouchard is sitting in that game-winning goal position. Florida teams are the team I hate the most for my entire life. Really, the Panthers? I could understand Tampa Bay, but the Panthers are one of those teams that over the years, they've had such great talent come through, but they've never really been able to put it together until last year. And last year, they had such a great run to get in the playoffs, and then they just completely fell apart. It was so disappointing. But they're a fun team to watch. I've always liked the Panthers since they joined the league, so it's hard for me to cheer against them. Plus, we go down, we spend some time in Florida, and we go to a couple Panther games, or I have been to a couple Panther games over the years. So it's my that's why they've become kind of my second team. Panthers have to win game 2, it's over for them. Hayden, I would agree. I wouldn't say it's over, but they need a split. They definitely need a split in Boston. Like I said, they outplayed them today. They outplayed and outshot them. Panthers are great, but I hate them since they lose like sad boy against Tampa. I don't really cheer for against the Leafs. A few years ago, I stumbled on Steve Dangle. Now watch waiting for something to happen to make Steve's nice up, down, down. I'll be honest. He's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea, which is why I take a completely opposite approach to what he does. But listen, he's lucky he's got hooked up with the network, so he's set. I hope Florida don't get the good old sweep. I don't think they'll get swept. Kostin looks like he took this puck off the foot. He's okay though. He's on the bench. He is an important piece to this team. So let him walk it off. You know, everybody's going to get banged up during the playoffs. So Kostin is okay. Klim Kostin, the 23-year-old, 6'3". He is a solid player for the Oilers, a big part of their lineup. And glad to see he's all right taking that shot off the foot. So here it is. Face. Oh, no. Come on, linesman. Drop the puck. They're going to wave Deneau out. Drop the puck. Arvidsson comes in. Oilers going to win that draw cleanly. They're going to put this one back down in the King zone. Just about 9 minutes to go. So the question at this point with Draisaitl with 2 goals, are we going to see a Draisaitl hat trick? Is anybody going to predict? Let's see some yeses or nos in the chat. Is Draisaitl going to get a hat trick? Dang, slots losing all my points. The slots are very hard to win. Very hard to win. I'll be honest there. So we got an icing call. This is going to come all the way back. Humanis predicts the trick. Let's get... let's get some redemptions going in here. Now LA comes back, predicting the comeback. So let's drop this puck. Drop it. Oh, I probably cleared all my points. I don't have any points. I can't redeem anything. Uh-oh, LA off the draw. They shoot, they score. Kempe with his second of the game. Don't call it a comeback, Adrian Kempe. He's going to snipe that one for his second of the game. This is Kempe versus Draisaitl. Wow. Kempe. It was off the draw. Clean across and just, again, blocker side. I think Stewart just missed it. He was just slow reacting, going across. Mad Hatter, shame on you. Only the same players who score. That's right. This is going to be interesting. 3-2 to go. 8.5. 8.5 down the stretch. Thank you, new subscriber. I can't believe we're almost at 5860. Thank you all so much. If you haven't hit that like button too, give that like button a hit. Let's see if we can get her up to 150. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Here comes Kings, just throwing it at the net now. And Skinner's going to hang on to that one. Less than 8 minutes to go. The Kings have a chance. Fighting to stay alive. That's right, Jonathan. If this goes to OT, Gator, we're all coming to your house. The Oilers are doing really good. Annie, they certainly are, but the Kings are starting to put some pressure here. Bugstad in to take the draw against Lozette. And their Oilers going to win that. Going to play it up off the boards. Here go. Oh, hand pass. Hand pass. Good eye by the official. What's the Rock? Yeah, tell me about it. They better not blow it. There it is. 5860. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable night tonight. Appreciate all the subs so very much. I will put like another game. I need to go. But everyone get this man a like. I appreciate it, Jeremy. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Let's go, Kings. Jones going for those Kings. Got 15-1 odds on the Kings. Wow. Well, they're trying to push it back. Long stretch pass. Picked up. James coming in with that subscribe. Probably number 5860. Thank you, James. Battling down in the corner. Comes out in front. Trying to throw it through. It was Ryan. Comes over to Costin. Costin in the corner. He's tied up with the Kings player. Costin and Ryan both battling strong. It's going to squeeze out. McLeod's going to put that one in the corner. Oilers with control. Clock is going to start ticking really fast for the LA Kings. Desharnais comes in. Costin there. Going to come out. Druzzi's going to play this aside. Now he's going to get it back. Dursey going to cycle around. Down behind, it's Edler. Edler's going to hang on to this one. I didn't realize Edler is 6'4". That's a big man. Here come the Kings. Kings going to carry this one up. Now they're going to slide down all the way into the Oilers zone. Kings in with the aggressive forecheck. Coming outside of the net. Skinner's got his pads down, his stick down, hugging that post. Kings with it. They're going to go off of the side. Very close. Oilers are able to flip this one into the neutral zone. When they bring it up and put it in the corner. Nice job by the Oilers to bring this one down. McDavid going to play it around. Can't get it to Nugent Hopkins. In the corner. James, how's it going? Diehard Kings fan. Born the year they joined the league. Welcome in, James. They're making a play to come back. 6 minutes to go. Here comes Trevor Moore. He's flying up the left wing. He's going to cut across, circle around. Now he's going to dump this one down. Kopitar. He's going to pick it up in the far corner. He's being pushed out. Stolen by the Oilers. Ekholm has the puck. Going to give it to Nugent Hopkins. He goes around the boards. Oilers going to play this to the center ice line. The Kings pick it up. They're sending it back around. Here comes Kopitar trying to hit Kempe. He's going to miss him. Oilers wanted an icing call. It's not there. Oilers going to put it off the boards. This is curling. Not going to be an icing call either. The Kings back to pick it up. Down to 5.5 to go. Talking about big men. I met the Undertaker once. Oh, nice. Up, up, down, down. I did as well. A long, long time ago when I went to see Maple Leaf Wrestling at Maple Leaf Gardens. I got to meet the Undertaker. He certainly is a big man. Oilers going to flip this one out and down the ice. Kings back to get it. 5 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes to go here in this hockey game. At the bench, trying to get through. It's going to come back to the Oilers. Oilers going to put this one down. To let you know, Minnesota-Dallas tied at 2's end of the third period. That game is going to overtime. Here come the Oilers. They're going to dump it in. The chase is on. Down in the corner. Behind, I think, is that Fogle going to pick it up in the corner. He's going to play it to the line. Kept in by Ryan. Fogle going in the corner. He's going to pick it up on the other side. Spinning away from a hit. Fogle's going to walk into the corner, driving to the net. Nice stop there. Remember, Fogle started this game with a goal crashing into the goaltender, and that goal was ultimately called back. Here behind the net, Derek Ryan, he takes a pretty big hit. And the puck is going to be chipped out by the Kings. But the Oilers able to pick it up again in the neutral zone. Desharnais, he's going to dump this one down. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. Oilers back in their own zone. Here come the Kings on the forecheck. Oilers got to move it up. They're just flip it up and down the ice. A lot of dumping back and forth right now. Here comes the Kings. The Kings stepping in, walking in, going far side. Can't get it there. Shot was just off. Now they're walking out of the other side, going up high, trying to snipe the corner, and that's over the net. Skinner was blocking that corner sharply, and the Kings could not pick the pocket. Great shot block. Lots of shot blocks. Fogle, what an excellent game he has driving out of the corner. And Korpisalo makes a great save. With 3.5 to go, they're going to a commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're coming in for the end, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. Thank you for joining us here tonight. What an incredible night this has been. Let me tell you about a couple of our partner channels. Do I have their graphics here? Ladies and gentlemen, first off, our good friend Pete over on the Pete McDevitt Show. He's got all kinds of football and baseball action. He does a little bit of hockey. He covered the Bruins-Panthers game earlier today and a whole lot of Disney content. So check out our good friend Pete over on the Pete McDevitt Show. He's also got a second channel, Pete McDevitt The Deuce. So check them both out. As well, our good friends, the Florida Park Explorers. They are in the Disney parks almost every day, bringing you all the Disney magic, the merch, and the snacks. They have a concierge service, so if you see something and you want it, they can pick it up for you and get it shipped out to you. As well, they are now officially travel agents. So if you're looking for a trip down to the parks, check them out and they can hook you up. The Florida Park Explorers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back live tomorrow with the Toronto Maple Leafs and those Tampa Bay Lightning. We know what a crazy series that was last year. I expect much of the same. Banging, crashing, the physicality, all that fun stuff. It's going to be a chippy show, but it is going to be a blast. Evander, thank you so much for the subscribe. I'm sure I'm totally pronouncing that incorrect, but I appreciate the subscribe. The game time tomorrow is 7:30. We're going to try and get on the air at 7:25 for the Leafs and the Lightning. So come on back and hang out because we're going to have some fun. We are going to have a whole lot of fun. All right, there we go. Thank you guys. Continuing to hit that subscribe. Let's go now. Closing moments of this game. See what we're in for. It's a 1-goal game. Draisaitl is taking off his feet behind the net, holding the stick. Kopitar finally gets free. Kopitar passes it back to the point and skips over the stick of Draisaitl.
Let's go!
And into the Oilers bench. Aiden coming in with the subscribe. Thank you so very much. Of course, if you haven't hit that like, give that like a click as well. But tomorrow's going to be the big one. Make sure you come by tomorrow. And then, of course, on Wednesday, we'll be doing the Florida Panthers and the Boston Bruins game. I'm in LA and cheering for Edmonton, Annie. Nice. That's awesome. Kings win the draw. Quick shot. Skinner sees that the whole way. He's going to glove that one down and make the save. Skinner's been sharp. Both goalies have been looking pretty good. Now, we talked earlier how this is very different. Both these goalies are new. Skinner and Korpisalo, newer to these teams, but they are playing really, really well. And if tonight's game tells us anything about this series, it's going to be a good one. Doughty's going to keep this in. Just about 3 minutes to go. Going to play this one around. Thank you, everyone, hitting that subscribe button. 3 minutes to go officially now. Doughty's going to take a bump in the corner. Back to the point. Going to tee it off. Nice shot there by Ceci. And a great stop by Korpisalo. Coming back low. Draisaitl behind the net. Do we have a hat trick? Is anyone going to get a hat trick tonight? Will it be Kempe to tie it up? Will it be Draisaitl for the go-ahead goal?
Let's go!
Here come the Kings working in. Mr. Anaheim, welcome in. Thank you for the subscribe. Here comes the other's way. McDavid carrying it down. You were in Disneyland today. Oh, Annie, I'm so jealous. That's awesome. Oilers in 4 or 5. Ooh, I think it could be 5 or 6, Jeremy. Gavrikov going to play this around. The trade deadline pickup by the Kings. Here come the Kings stepping over the line. Dropping it off. Moore takes a huge hit as he came in. I have fellow coming around. Puck comes over. Kopitar going to play this across. Delayed penalty coming up to the Oilers. This is not what the Oilers wanted. Oh boy. This just got interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Evan Bouchard stands up Trevor Moore as Trevor Moore cutting across the middle, but he didn't lead with the shoulder. He led with the cross check. So it was a cross check to the side of the head. Bad play there, Bouchard. So what that means, in a 3-2 hockey game, the LA Kings now have a power play for 2 minutes. It also means the Kings are going to pull their goalie. So it's a 6-on-4 situation. A 6-on-4 situation at 12:49 a.m. Eastern Time with 1:50 left to go. Tony coming in with the subscribe. Thank you, Tony. Kings for the comeback, JP's calling it. Here's the face-off. Kings win it. They're going to put it back. Doughty coming across. Up to Kopitar. Kopitar down deep, trying to jam it in. Jam play. Nice stop by Skinner. Oilers able to clear it out in front of the net. Off the boards and down the ice it goes. 1:35 to go. Time is ticking. Ladies and gentlemen, one subscriber away from 5870. Who's it going to be? Here comes Kopitar. Going to bring this in. Sending it down around. Stolen. No. Kings with it to Doughty. Doughty playing it ahead. Kopitar. Back to the point. Doughty. Side of the net. Face-off circle. Kings looking for it. Back to the point to Doughty again. He's creeping up. Bottom of the face-off circle. Cross ice. Backdoor play. Edmonton adjusts. To the point. Again. Big shot. What a save by Skinner. Skinner coming up huge. Wow. Great movement by the LA Kings. And they get a nice shot. They had a couple good looks before, but they elected to pass. Skinner tracking that puck well and gets it shut under the arm. And there we go. 58-70. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing a lot of you back here tomorrow for the Leafs and the Lightning and all throughout the playoff run. All right, we got a timeout, LA Kings. Timeout, LA Kings. So they're going to write something up with 1:01 left to go in the game. Who is going to be the hero? Who is going to be the one who could tie this up? Or is Edmonton going to clear? Let's get all your predictions in the chat. If you're in the chat right now, where does this game go? If you think Edmonton's going to hold off and win, just drop an EDM. If you think the Kings are going to win, just drop an LA. Let's see if you think it's going to be LA or the Oilers. Winchester says Leafs are winning this year. Faux show. We'll see. Jeremy says win as Oilers. Diana's calling the tie. Oilers hold on. McDavid scores in the empty netter. Edmonton, and OT. And Edmonton clears this down all the way down.
Last minute of play in this period.
We got less than a minute to go. 1 minute to go in the power play. 6-on-4 situation. And the Kings are going to ice the puck. The Kings ice the puck. Disaster. That is not what you want if you are LA. Winchester says LA. Jones says LA. Annie says Edmonton. Jeremy, go Edmonton. We got lots in here. Edmonton, LA. But the Edmontons have it. So here we go. They have to put the goalie back in the net, so it's a 5-on-4, as there's still a power play. 5-on-4 to go. Joseph, welcome in, says Edmonton. Richard says Edmonton. King's going to win the draw. 40 seconds to go. There goes the goaltender. Korpisalo heads to the bench. Extra attacker is on. The Edmonton defender slips and falls. LA setting it up. 32 seconds to go. Kept it in the line. Comes across. Here's a quick shot. That's going to go high and wide. Trombone, what's going on? Doughty's going to keep this in again. Here's LA coming in, walking across backdoor. Skinner, oh, son of a gun, they score. The Kings score to tie it up. No. No. The Kings. Oh my gosh. With 20 seconds to go, the Kings tie this one up. Was that 3.3 seconds? What was the official time on the clock? Gator Ghost, shame on you. Or Mad Hatter, shame on you. Oh, with 16.7 seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Anzi Kopitar. Anzi Kopitar ties this one up. 30 shots apiece. 3 goals apiece. The horn has sounded, and we are going to overtime.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Unbelievable. The Gator has struck. The Mad Hatter has struck. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to overtime. Diana, that was insane. Absolutely crazy. Oh, boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to our intermission studio. Let's talk Here it is, the breakdown of the third period. Adrian Kempe, he scored from Juan Kopitar. Then it was Draisaitl, his second from Kane. Then it was Kempe again from Byfield and Kopitar. Then Kopitar from Arvidsson and Danault. Oh boy. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime. Here are the stats for the game so far. In that third period, 7 shots for Edmonton, 14 for the Kings, 30 shots apiece. 0 for 5, LA is on the power play. Edmonton is 1 for 3. 12 penalty minutes for the Oilers, 8 for the Kings. 53% in the faceoff circle. Edmonton is taking it. 18 block shots for the Oilers, 12 for the Kings. 11 takeaways and 17 giveaways for Edmonton. 17 giveaways. That's crazy. 4 takeaways, 9 giveaways for the Kings. The hits have pretty much equaled up, 46 to 44. So a huge period for the LA Kings to get them back in this hockey game. Their hitting had improved, their shots had improved, and of course, their goals have improved. What a turn of events. Unbelievable. Don't fall asleep. No falling asleep here. We're going to go to bonus coverage. Let me see if I can I bring it up on the TV here? Let's see if we can go to the Dallas or Minnesota game, which is currently in overtime. Just want to see what channel it is on. Somebody's got to be showing the Dallas game. Although it's in overtime, so I probably actually don't know what channel it's on. NHL Hockey. Let's see if we get that game and we'll go see what's going on. Here. No, maybe not. Oh, here, replays. But I don't want to replay it. This game should still be live. What is going on? All right, well, maybe we don't get that game. We'll have to see. It's got to be on somewhere. Let's see if we can pull up where this game is on. React to the Dumba hit. All right, let me see if I can find the Dumba hit. Let's pull it up. Let's switch over here. Bear with me. Or can we get a feed? Oh, maybe we can get a feed of that game. Is this actually going to work? Let's see. So we're trying to get bonus coverage of this other game. It doesn't look like it's working. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to go here. Bonus coverage, trying to pick it up on the fly, bring you guys up to date with everything that's going on. Let's click here. Nope, we don't want that game. This is the game we want. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bonus coverage right now. Dallas, Minnesota. We're going to pick this game up in... Oh, that's loud. We're going to pick this up in overtime. Dallas, Minnesota. So here we go. Dallas has a face-off in Minnesota territory. Puck is dropped. Going to play it back. Dallas clearly won. Won the draw. Minnesota picks up the puck. 40 shots to 30 shots are the shots on net. Going to play this all the way down. In the corner, big hit. Here comes Dallas. Dallas going to play this one ahead. Minnesota can't get it out. It's going to roll in on net. Minnesota has it behind their own net. Taking a look. Here comes the Wild. The Wild going to start long pass. They're going to move it ahead. Everyone's going to play this super, super close right now. Can't dodge a ball if you can't dodge a wrench. You got that right. It's 12 a.m. for you. It's 1 a.m. for me here on the East Coast. Oilers still suck. Go Kings, go. Let's see. Here comes Minnesota. Minnesota going to drive this one in, playing it deep down in the corner. Dallas picks it up. They're going to kick it around. On the blue line, Wild going to hold this one in. Little takedown there. He's holding the stick right in front of the official. No call. Dallas gets it all the way out. Minnesota with the puck. Zuccarello turning back around, going to play it back. The Wild playing some catch. Here comes the Wild. Long pass ahead. This is going to be icing call. This is going to come all the way back into Minnesota territory. So still some good energy, some good speed here. These guys working back and forth. Lots of hits. Foligno coming up, throwing a nice hit against Hiskinainen. Hiskinainen going down. All right, so here we go again. Dallas face-off in Minnesota territory. Waiting to take the draw. There it is. Puck is dropped. Dallas wins it. Coming back across. Long pass in front. Oh, the Dallas player looks like he got hit in the face. Was it a high stick or was it a puck? Tyler Seguin goes down hard. I think it was just a stick. Dallas coming around. They threw it in front. Oh, yeah, the stick comes up. Got him right in the face. So did the refs call this? Oh, so the Minnesota player went to hook the stick. Got Seguin right in the face. Ouch. That hurts. 1 a.m. there, Jeremy. Yeah, you're with me. Tyler Seguin is ticked. He is not happy. Gaudreau gonna win it. Freddie Gaudreau got it back to the point. Coming in, quick shot. Dallas trying to play it around. Cannot get it. Here's Dallas. Gonna throw it towards the net. Bodies flying everywhere here in this game. Unbelievable. We got a whistle. We got a penalty coming up. A penalty coming up. Who's going to the box? Minnesota. Penalty for slashing. UW, if LA wins, then what? If LA wins, they just go up 1-0 in the series. It's a best of 7. First to 4 wins. This is a big game. It's the first of the series and at home. So Edmonton had the advantage. So Jared Spurgeon takes the penalty in overtime for Minnesota. Puts Dallas on the power play. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas with the power play in overtime. Just proves Edmonton's weakness. Leafs for life. Yes, agree with you there. Tomorrow night's going to be a good one. Heiskanen can't keep it in. It's going to come back. Dallas has to cycle this back around. I'm just going to switch this light off beside me so it might get a little dark. Oh, no, it's actually okay. It's just getting really hot. Heiskanen coming around. He's going to bring this in. This is a slot. They shoot. Oh, my God. Seguin had a chance to finish it for Dallas. Could not do it. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, the first night of hockey, and we got 2 games going to overtime. Minnesota sending this the length of the ice. Here's Ottinger. He's going to leave it for Wyatt Johnson. Johnson coming back. Dishes it off to Domi. Domi with a huge shot. Trying to get it a free. Coming around. Oh, we got different times here. Excuse me. If LA wins, you make money. There you go, Joan. Coming around. Hiskinainen. He's going to drop this one back. Here's Wyatt Johnson, the rookie. Going to bring it in. Domi. Coming in, quick shot. Nice save there. Marc-Andre Fleury's playing sharp. Playing real sharp. Here comes Dandinoff. Going to leave this there. Domi. Playing it across. Suter. Suter. Far side for Miller. Miller. Back to Suter. Suter. Taking a look. Wrist shot from the point. It's there in front for Dandinoff. Diving across. He's taken out. He can't bury it. Everybody's digging away at it. And the Minnesota Wild able to clear this all the way down the ice. 10 seconds to go on the Dallas power play. Great job by Minnesota so far. Dellandrea comes in, takes a shot. That comes out. Marchment's going to keep this one in. Dallas, side of the net, trying to stuff it in. Now they're going to stuff it the other side. Marc-Andre Fleury's going to keep that one out. Johansson coming back around. Gustafsson trying to put this one in. Give me 1 second. Edmonton is a one-tier team and LA is a... Oh, I think Edmonton's going to be a great, great team. They are a great, great team. And no offense taken. No offense taken at all. I don't think they're a one tier. LA definitely is a little bit more spread out in terms of their scoring. That is for sure. Coming in, trying to jam it. Cannot do it. How long until we see the rest of this game, of this overtime? Oh, probably still about 10 minutes or so before the game comes back. Cincinnati boy Bradley, welcome in. Minnesota. It's offside at the Minnesota line. Edmonton will be out in the first round, and Connor will ask for a trade to Toronto. I don't think so. I don't think Edmonton will be out in the first round. I don't think they will be. And even if Toronto wanted to trade for McDavid, there's no way they would be able to afford him with what they'd have. That would be an interesting scenario, but I don't think it's going to be the case. So great chances. Dallas had several great chances on that power play. Minnesota found a way to survive. Oh, Colin, it's all good. Listen, it's a long day. We're up early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's going to be another long day. My boy had his last hockey game of the year today. They won. We came home from the game. We got ready for the stream. And now we're going. So it's all good. This is what we do. It's all part of the fun. But I will say, if this ends up going to double overtime, I'm probably going to have to cut the cord. Because we do have to be up early. I'll have a Caesar with you. All right. Cheers. This is going to be a good one. Why did the hockey gods take my joke? Right, Boumanis, between you and Matt Hatter, I shake my finger. But it's going to be a good one. Listen, down the stretch, let's take the hat off. Down the stretch, anytime you get into these OT games, it's exciting. This is what playoff hockey is all about. So Hartman, he's kind of blocked a shot. He's in a heap load of pain. Lot of love, Matt Hatter. Lot of love. But this is crazy. So there's 9 minutes left in the overtime. Minnesota and Dallas, they are tied at 2s. Excuse me. Puck is dropped. Dallas breaking in. Minnesota gets it to the line, not out. In the high slot, here's a big shot. That's going to go just wide. Back in front again. No, they thought they scored. They did not. The ref waves it off. Minnesota coming down. I don't think Minnesota's had a good shot on net since we've been watching. OT is always the best part of the game. It is absolutely true. The only difference, Jeremy, is normally I'd be watching OT from my bed. But I don't think it would go well if I took you all with me. Here's Foligno coming in. Nice job there by the Dallas defender. Back to the point. Minnesota walking the blue line. It's Dumba. Dumba going to throw it towards the net. That gets blocked and knocked down. Going to play it out. Minnesota holding the line. They're going to play it in. Big shot. And we got another whistle, and this is going to be a hand pass. Hand pass. Unbelievable. That's right. This is what it's all about. This is it. This is it. It's all about the cup. And this is why We stay up late. This is why we battle in overtime. All right, let's go back to the game screen. We're going to close this game off. Let's get it going. OT. Here we come. Ready to start. Let's play it again.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Let's see who it's going to be. Peter, how's it going? They just keep going. 20 minutes of overtime after 20 minutes of overtime. Oh, Jeremy, 5 a.m. Oh, my goodness. Well, listen, no need to be a hero, my friend. If you need to hit the hay, if anybody needs to go to bed, please do not stay up on account of the stream or us. Gonna put this in the Edmonton zone. LA coming out. LA walking out of the corner. LA cycling it around. It's behind the net. Picked up. Here comes Bouchard. What a way for Draisaitl to get his hat trick. That would be awesome. I would love for that. That would make me very happy. Let it be Draisaitl or Kane. Here's the side of the net for Nugent Hopkins. Gonna play it back to the point. That's teed up. That gets blocked. Gonna keep it in. Nugent Hopkins is gonna roll this down behind the net. Hyman coming out of the... He can't come out of the front. McDavid pokes it away. Here's McDavid. Gets it to Bouchard. Bouchard. He plays it back. Here's a wrist shot. It's blocked. LA has it. LA on the move. Thank you for the couple subscribers that have come in. Appreciate that. Diving play. Here come the Kings. They're going to cycle around. Doughty with it. Going to play this one back to the point. Shots are 31-29. Here we go. Why throw away so recklessly? That's funny. Ekholm going to play this up. Here comes Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Kane. Kane to Draisaitl. He shoots. Nice save. Korpisalo. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm like, did they change goalies? But I didn't change my other screen back. Here's LA with a shot, and Skinner's going to make that stop. And again, some pushing and shoving and by Nurse and Byfield in front of the net. So Draisaitl had a nice opportunity, but Korpisalo made a great save. So these guys playing hard. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. The subscribe number is continuing to rise. If you haven't hit that subscribe number, what are you waiting for? Hit that button. Just kidding. Do you want to borrow my pajamas? Peter, I'm good. I'm set. There he goes. Puck is dropped. We're 3 likes away from 150 as well, if you haven't hit that like yet. Here's Fogle. He's going to chase this one down. Going in around with Mikey Anderson. Dropped off there. Comes over to Fogle. Would love to see Fogle get this too. Fogle gets filled in by Doughty. Here comes Anderson as well. Sideboards. Coming around McLeod. McLeod. He's spinning around. McLeod. Duking and diving. Circling. Cutting some space. Quick shot. They score! Edmonton scores! Edmonton scores! Oh, but they're saying wait. They're saying wait. They're going to review this. They're going to review this. They're going to review this. Oh, my gosh. Gansey, I'm unfortunately, due to copyright, I'm not allowed to show you the actual game.
Let's go.
Is this indeed a high stick? Oh, this is close. Was that the Oilers stick or the Kings stick?
Let's go.
Oh, darn it. That's a high stick. I think this is coming back. I think this is coming back. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. But I think this is coming back. Oh, no. This is going to be no goal. Here comes the call. No goal on the play. Oh.
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice stands, no goal.
No goal. Jay Wood, what's going on? Let's go Kings. John, Kings in 5. Dag nabbit, the game goes on. So here we go again. Thank you, everybody coming in, hitting that subscribe. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Explain the high stick because I'm unfamiliar. So what happens is when the puck comes in, you have to keep your stick below the crossbar, right? Kind of shoulders, crossbar. If your stick is over the crossbar and it hits, it deflects in, they say it's no goal due to high stick. So that's the high sticking call. All the way down. Edmonton picks it up in their own zone. Here come the Oilers, going to circle around. Let's get it going. Come on, Oilers. They're going to dump it in. McDavid looking to cut it off. He takes his man into the boards, but the Kings put it around. Cut off on the other side. Oilers putting it deep down. Where is the puck? Here it is. Picked up. Coming. Oh, was that Nugent Hopkins fell? He tripped on the circle. Here come the Kings back the other way. It's Trevor Moore. He's doing circles. He's going to pass this over. Victor Arvidsson with it. Going to play it back. Oh my gosh. Here they come again. Billy, what's going on? Let's go Oilers. Quick shot, rebound. Skinner's going to make that save, put it over the shoulders. Quentin needs the Kings to win bad. Here it's stolen. It's Draisaitl. Draisaitl wins the puck. He gets bumped off it. Here's Kempe. He's going to bring it in. Kempe's dangerous. He's got 2 today. Here's Byfield coming in, crashing in there. Over to Kempe. Kempe behind the net. Circling around in front. Kempe with the puck. Has it taken away. Here's Yamamoto. Yamamoto on his horse. He's going to crisscross with Draisaitl. Draisaitl coming in. Tries for the toe drag, and he lost the puck. Kempe going to play this around. Cut off by Draisaitl. Draisaitl coming in. Backhand pass across. The Kings going to block that. This is going to come to the line. CC puts it in, but it's offside. the LA Kings, the Edmonton Oilers have to tag up, and they're going to come back in. And we got a whistle. What's the whistle for? So Drew Doughty is wondering what the whistle is for. So they're saying it was a delayed offside, and because the Kings didn't move the puck, they blow this one down. So the Kings get a break. I think this is going to come all the way down the ice into the Oiler territory. Oilers all the way. Go Oilers. Bria, how's it going? Welcome in. Bugstad and Doughty having words with each other. This game has had everything. It's had hits. It's had goals. This has been end-to-end action, and here we are in overtime. And we got a face-off and a whistle right away. They're going to do this again. 16 minutes to go. Kevin says the Kings. Again, thanks everybody for coming in here for overtime. There we go. Over 150 likes. Thank you all so much. And disallowed goals. That's right. Chris, what's going on? The Kings going to put it out in front. That's a missed pass. Now they're going to put it back in deep behind the net. Coming out in front. The Oilers pick it off. They're going to circle around behind their own net. They're going to go off the boards. Took a funny bounce. Kings can't grab it. Comes down the ice. Fogle was chasing it, but it's picked up by Edler. Edler going to get it to the line. There's a huge hit. The Kings send this the length of the ice, and this will be an icing call, and it's going to come all the way back to LA zone. So a little rough stuff happening all over the place. Thank you all so much. Getting us to 5880. We've surpassed our goal for subs in today's stream, and you guys and gals are continue to crushing it. Hey, do you watch every Oiler game? I don't watch every Oiler game, but because I'm on the East Coast, so it's late for us when these go to overtime. But the Oilers are a good team. They're a very good team. We're going to be doing a ton of playoff hockey over the next month and a half. We're going to be back here tomorrow for the Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So make sure you come back and join us for that game. Here it is. Puck is dropped. Edmonton wins it back to the point. Cross ice. Putting it down. McDavid can't get it through. Oilers in this corner, circling around. Pass coming back to Nugent Hopkins. It's taken away. The Kings are going to get it out. The Oilers have it in the neutral zone. Trying to play it through. They can't get it deep. FaZe RC coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. I'm new. Well, Petty, welcome in and happy to have you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in everybody who's new. If you're just watching us for the first time, you're earning points just by being here. and you can put exclamation mark points in the chat to find out how many points you've earned. Chris, it sure is 1:19 a.m. Bruins already helping it bank. There you go, Billy. Let's see. We're keeping an eye on the other game as well. That game is still 2-2, Minnesota-Dallas, and that's about the end of the first overtime. Wow, so that's going to double OT. 33-31 are the shots here now in favor of LA. Back to the point. Coming around, Yamamoto can't control it. Neither can Draisaitl. Kane can't keep it in. Long pass ahead to Arvidsson. That's going to be stolen by Yamamoto. They're battling back and forth in the neutral zone. Edmonton picks it up. They're going to dump this down. They can't get it deep. Here come the Kings. The Kings going to turn and send this one down. Skinner had to come out and play it to Draisaitl. Trying to play it all the way down. This is going to be an icing call and come back to the Edmonton zone. Victoria, hello there. Lance coming in with the subscribe. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate it. Parker, what's going on? And then, of course, with your points, you can then redeem certain graphics to come up on the screen. You'll see the Streamlabs bot every few minutes. We'll drop in some commands where you could do redeem Oilers to bring Oiler graphics up, redeem Kings to bring Kings graphics up. Bernie, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well, my friend. 80 minutes, never enough. Bernie, I hope you're doing well. I miss you, my friend. Here come the Oilers. They're going to chip it out. Yamamoto, he's going to bring this one in. He takes the shot. Nice stop there by Korpisalo. Korpisalo has been pretty darn good in this hockey game. In fact, both goaltenders, both keepers of the twine, have done an excellent, excellent job. Right now, everybody's trying to find a way, willing a way, to get this puck in the net. 14:32 in the first OT. There's the face-off. Puck is dropped, comes right towards the net. That's going to be knocked down. Kings are able to chip it out. This is down the ice. Now the Oilers did score, but they had that goal called back. So that's 2 called back goals on the Oilers today. The first one is when they crashed the net and they said no due to goaltender contact. The second one was a high stick. Jamie coming in with the subscribe. Thank you. And it's an icing to the LA Kings. I think Jesus is going to fix it. Waxty, I hope so. Grega, what's going on? I would take Evander Kane or Leon Draisaitl. Either one of those two to end it would make me very happy. Here's McDavid taking the draw against Kopitar. Bit of a scramble draw. Who's going to come away with it? McDavid can't do it. The Kings come away with it. LA bringing it through the neutral zone. 3-on-3. They bring it in. They're going to roll it deep. Skinner comes out to stop it behind their own net. Oliver, how's it going? Oilers go. Let's go, Oilers. They're going to play it ahead. They're going to hammer this one deep into the King zone. All the way down around. Looking to pick it up in there. Oilers do have it momentarily. Is that Hyman behind the net? He's being pushed around. But Kupari comes out in front, spinning around. Hyman, it rolls in front. And Korpisalo again is going to fall on it and make an excellent save. Wow, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe. Much appreciated. We'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 for the Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning, so make sure you join us again for that one. We'll have lots of hockey all throughout these playoffs, including the Oilers, the Bruins, the Avs. We're going to bring you all kinds of games. It's going to be a blast. The David family, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Waxity, thank you for subscribing. The Oilers putting a shot on net. Draisaitl, side of the net. Gives it to Yamamoto. Yamamoto back to Draisaitl. To the point. Here's Ceci with the shot. That's picked up. Comes back to Draisaitl. He's taking a look. Draisaitl trying to create space. Feeds it across to Nurse. Nurse with the shot. Rebound is there. And Kane can't get a stick on it. He's taken down. Here comes the Kings the other way. All the way down. And Ceci makes a nice play there. Oh, Draisaitl gave it away. Holy moly. Trevor Moore almost had a gift. But he was able to recover. The Oilers going to send this the length of the ice. Not icing call. The Oilers are chasing it. The Oilers are in pressing. Here they come the other way. LA with the puck. Gonna send this up the middle. It's stolen by the Oilers. Here come the Oilers, stepping in, taking a shot. That's gonna deflect in the corner. Banging the stick. They want it at the point. Comes there, tees it up. That's gonna go just wide by Kulak. Here it comes. The Oilers still working it. Back to Kulak. He's gonna wrist it in, looking for a deflection. It's there for Foegele, and a great save by Korpisalo again. This is a recording. Korpisalo. Holy moly. Ali Shaw, what's going on? Go Oilers. What a great game. These guys are just playing strong. If you get an ad pop up, just skip it and come right back. Korpisalo has been incredible. Just incredible. 12:30 to go here in overtime. Puck is dropped. Kane going to take it into the corner. Going around, Edmonton can't keep it in. The Kings send this the length of the ice. No icing call. Oilers have to chip it around. They're going to hammer it around the glass. This is going to come out. Kings with possession. They're going to play this one ahead. Stolen. Kane had it for a second. It's picked up by Doughty. Here's Doughty. He's going to slow down with it. Going to play it ahead. Here comes Draisaitl. Draisaitl walking in. He's got Kane. He's going to feed it back. Here's Nurse. He's going to go high. And that's going to be tipped at a play. Unbelievable. Qatari, unfortunately, we cannot show the actual game due to copyright. We do not want to have the channel taken down due to copyright. So you're more than welcome to hang out and have some fun with us. But it's, man, this has been an absolutely incredible game here today. Quentin says LA, and there it is, 5,900. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. And here comes LA. Moore again, going to bring it down, feeds it to the point. Byfield with a shot. Coming the other way. Skinner had to make a couple of saves. LA, they're behind the net. 2 LA, 2 Oilers. Everyone's colliding. Back to the point, thrown in front. Here comes Edmonton. Edmonton bringing this one down, drops it at the line. Coming in, Bouchard sending it to the net, and they crash. Hyman's going to crash into the post as Korpisalo's going to hang on to this one. Absolutely wild. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If a goal happens, let Sam call it on the screen. Thank you, Bernie. That is exactly correct. If something does happen, we will call it here first. Make it official.
Let's go.
People meter, what's going on? Coming in with the subscribe. Edmonton won the draw, but LA comes away with the puck. And there's Yellow using his hand to throw down Foegele. No call. In the corner. Battling comes out in front. Weak shot picked up by the Oilers. 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Here they come. Foegele passing it across. Break Kulak, and he goes high again. You got to hit the net to score. And the Oilers defender misses it at the point. Luckily, he was being backed up. And now we got a penalty coming up. Now we got a penalty. Who are you calling? Are you calling Edmonton? Are you calling Desharnais? Who are you calling? You're calling it on Desharnais. Unbelievable. Wow. So disaster here for the Oilers as they're going to take a penalty in extra time. So the refs let it go one way and they call it the other way. See, this I don't like. If you're going to make a call, you got to call it both ways. You let the one go. And now Desharnais is going to go to the box. LA, 2 minutes or less on the power play. Can they put this one away? Kalen, what's going on? Here we go. That's right, Jonathan. Bringing up the dancing ref. The refs you suck chant is breaking out across the ring. Oh, they're making an announcement. I guess people were throwing stuff on the ice, so they're making an announcement not to throw things on the ice. We can make that same announcement.
Fans are reminded that the throwing of any objects on the ice is not allowed.
So please don't throw anything on the ice.
Let's go!
So here we go. BMG coming in with the subscribe. 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's see. Can Edmonton kill this off? Can LA take advantage? LA steals it, setting it up on the half boards, coming around down low behind the net. Back out to the point. Taking a look. Doughty passes it off. Kopitar down low. Little bounce pass. They score. LA's going to take this in overtime. Unbelievable.
Let's
The
go.
Edmonton Oilers win it in overtime. A shocker. Alex Iafallo, who should be in the penalty box as he pulled down his man, did not get the call. Unbelievable. Iafallo. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this game, let's just make sure there's no funny business. Nope, they're leaving the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is officially over. 4-3 in overtime. And as we wrap up today,
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
3 stars for tonight's game. Wow, there's a lot to choose from. I think what we're going to have to do, God, there's a lot of good guys who had a good game. We're going to go Draisaitl, star number 3, 2 goals, 2 points, was a +1, 6 shots on net, 2 hits, 1 takeaway in 20 minutes. Then we're going to have to go Kopitar. Man, Kopitar had a great game. So did Kempe. But Kopitar, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points, 3 shots on goal, 1 hit, 1 block. And then, of course, we're going to have to give it to the OT winner, Iafallo. He gets star number 1 just for winning the game. But really, 1A, we'll give it to Kempe, who had a great game. 2 goals, 8 shots, 4 hits in 21 minutes of play. Ladies and gentlemen, here's all your goal scorers real quick, and then I'm going to bed. It is 4-3 Kings. Draisaitl from Janmark. He opened up the scoring. Then it was Bouchard from Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. Then no scoring in the second period. Third period was Kempe from Waugh and Kopitar. Then Draisaitl from Kane. Then Kempe from Byfield and Kopitar. Then Kopitar from Deneau and Arvidsson. Then Iafallo from Arvidsson and Kopitar. What a game by Kopitar. Ladies and gentlemen, this was absolutely incredible. A great start to the playoffs. Let me bring it up one more time for the guest appearance. He's sitting here. He's ready to be handed out. Oscar coming in with the subscribe. Thanks y'all so much for subscribing. We've had a great time here tonight. We'll be back at 7:30 tomorrow for the Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. We got Wednesday, Boston and Florida. And then again, Toronto, Tampa on Thursday. We're going to start scheduling a bunch more games, so check back the page early and often so you can see what games are coming up, or just set that notification bell so you get the notification we go live. We're going to be here almost every day doing hockey stuff. So thanks to all of our new friends for subscribing. Thanks to all of our mods for staying up late with us and hanging out and keeping the chat safe. Thank you, the viewers, for subscribing, hitting that like, and just having fantastic hockey conversation all night long, well live. It's the best, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So thanks all for being here. We'll see you tomorrow, 7:30. Good job, LA. You surprised me. I didn't see that one coming. Until then, get some rest. We'll see you at 7:30 on Tuesday. Good night, everybody. We'll see you in the streams.